morning, ladies and gentlemen, virtual fight fans. We are back. We are live. It is ESFL 29. It is Sunday night. I am hyped. I am excited. We've got a great night of fights as always coming your way. You know we only bring you the best fights. It is me, Bailey, and I am here back this week, joined again by the ever emphatic, amazing, courageous, magnanimous Mr. 3-0 God. How are you doing this evening, sir?
Go. What's up, guys? It's your boy 3. I'm back in here again. First off, I haven't been here in a minute, so thanks to everybody who sent me happy Father's Day wishes. You know, just had my firstborn. Yeah. And now we're here to commentate on some fights.
That's right. And we got some good fights coming up this evening, man. We got some real good fights.
Great fights.
We're going to show you the fight card. We've always got good fights. You know what you do. You guys know. You come here every week. You know what's up. Here we go. Tonight, the champion on Xbox, Mr. Brand New Mac, the man who, the dark horse of the Xbox division, making his way up there, currently on a 5-fight win streak, taking on Mr. Lemus Khan, also a former champ there. What a matchup that is in the main event. I mean, that is just going to be a delightful encounter between two stalwart veterans of the ESFL.
Right.
Co-main, can it get any better? Prioxis, veteran striker of ESFL, taking on Ducel. Man's coming in hot out of nowhere. He's here now. Co-main event. Jumping up some spots here. Taking on very, very high-ranked competition. Here's Mr. Ducel. So we're going to see who wins that matchup. Great fight there. That's a future title contender. Before that, we've got Crooks taking on Cody Dank. What a matchup that is. You know Cody's a favorite of everybody. Crooks, also a veteran. Number 4, number 5 right there. Those two are going at it. That's going to be good. Then we got Prodigies, EK Darth, Recognize, Suspect 0, Trent got banned, Preacher, 3 EK members there, some vets, some new guys, all kinds of people thrown in there. That's going to be a great night. Suspenser fighting a TBD. We have an opponent for Suspenser tonight. He is on the card. We believe it's going to be Bone doing work. Maybe a last minute change here tonight. You know what it's like, but hopefully not. Then we've got Mojo's, Quicksilver, 2 guys undefeated in the SFL. They're fighting there as well. Captain Lust, I'm So Good, Double Matt and Dope Boy Fresh kicking us off nice and early. But before that, we got Peyton taking on Spike King. Oh my goodness, 3. It's a good card tonight.
Yeah, I know, man. Stacked card, especially at the top, because these are people that we see all the time in the community who stay active. They stay fighting. You see them on the leaderboards. They're no slacks. You get beat up and ranked if you cross them.
Yeah.
Turn your Xbox off. It's all good. So finally, we get to see them match up against each other.
I don't turn my Xbox off. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't happen to me. I just go make a cup of tea and just have a biscuit and just calm down. All right. Well, without further ado, I mean, we're ready to go. The first fight of the night is ready. We'd like to see some professionalism up in here. We've got Peyton taking on Spike King. Let's get it, guys. First fight of the night. Oh,
yeah, first fight of the night going down.
I just want to say, Wilson, WLZN. Wilson, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Welcome to the ESFL Twitch, man.
Wiz.
Thanks for supporting the channel.
Let's go. Right. Tito's in the chat. Wiz is a streamer of this game, and he does a very good job.
As do all streamers of this game. Apart from that Bruce Lee Rob guy. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Looks like a nice welterweight matchup. Jorge Masvidal versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Nice striking matchup. Good locked in picks here. Advantage obviously going to Thompson just due to that striking stat. But you know, interesting matchup at welterweight. How do you see it going?
I feel like it'll end in the second round. Jorge Masvidal's chin is very strong, but I think his stats are misplaced for a matchup like this, having that get up level 4 on the ground in place of another perk that could have been more useful in a purely stand-up match.
It is set to 5 rounds right here. Let's see if they restart. They've been sat in that lobby.
Right.
First fight of the night. They've been sat waiting to get going, but it's set to 5 rounds. Oh, let's see what they do.
Right, they're sitting there for like 5 minutes too.
You said it's only going to go 2. Maybe it'll only go 2. I don't know. But just to remind you guys, the first fight of the night here, in the blue corner, we have it was Spike King. That's right. Yes, Spike King right here. And they're going to restart. They're going to restart it. Okay, well there we go.
Right,
we were, you know, I thought we were all ready to go right there. Maybe we jumped in too haphazardly. We'll put it down to nerves, you know. I think, but these guys
exactly. They were just ready to get in and press buttons, so they pressed not enough buttons to change the rounds. I mean, that's okay.
These guys are veterans. They know what they're doing. They've been here before, but
yeah, they've been around. You know, sometimes you still slip through the cracks, even though you've walked on that street 100 times.
All right, it looks like they're just getting back in the lobby. We'll jump back over in a second, but yeah, Peyton is taking on so Peyton's repping NWO, New World Order, great fight camp, good fighters coming out of there. And he's taking on Spike King here. So this is number 88 versus number 89. So this is at the bottom of the rankings here. But these are two guys who have fought before. They're here to bring on the show. And, you know, props to these guys for showing up every single week. Always coming to fight. Peyton 1-5 right now, but still fighting, still here, wants to get a win, believes he can move up the rankings, constantly improving, wanting to show that. And obviously we've got Spike King 0-2, yet to pick up a win here. He is number 89 in the world, but a good way to kick off this card.
Right, you can't sleep on either fighter, even though they have losing records. They're both coming off of L's to pretty strong fighters. The Spider beat Peyton in their last fight, and Spike King lost to Prodigies. So these are guys who are quite high up in the ESFL, something you can't slack on. So I'm sure they're ready for a good fight.
Yeah, they've certainly had their fair share of top-level competition, as it were. We'll say that.
Right.
I think they're going to skip on straight through right here. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
so
they didn't even want to wait.
Hell yeah. First fight of the night, ESFL 29 in the red gloves. We've got Peyton repping NWO. And in the blue gloves, we've got Spike King. Right here, number 89 versus 82. And 89 versus 88. Sorry, and beautiful job. Here, Spike King fighting a little too close in the pocket here. And just eating those uppercuts on the inside. He's already down. I don't know if there's some problems of lag. And there's almost the end of the fight right there, 3.
Almost ended the fight with the stiff combination to this dude's jaw. That's crazy.
And Spike King here just constantly hitting up nice and high. Peyton's all he's got to do is hold that high block. No body work at all right here from Spike. Really needs to find a way to hit that body, change the elevation, stop some of that forward pressure, let's take some stamina away, and just slow down Peyton coming forward. But he's still just ripping the head here. Both fighters ripping the head, and high blocks all day.
Right. They're both throwing the exact same combo, jab, uppercut, hook at each other's head.
Yeah, exactly.
No body shots.
I think that's
1 minute in, Thompson's losing so much stamina.
Yeah, for sure. And that's certainly the story on Xbox right now. That jab, uppercut, lead hook coming out for everybody. Seen a little bit less of it in recent times, but I mean, again, there it is again from both fighters. But any body work right now is going to be real good. They just have to watch that uppercut, and that's going to cost Spike King right there. It's a 1-2 to the body. Yeah, man. Whiff, big wide. There's a lead roundhouse as well. Hooks on the outside.
Right.
Oh, straight.
They're playing a very linear game as he gets rocked with that straight punch. We're going back and forward. His block is broken down, eating these punches, man.
Yeah, straight down the middle of that straight and got a rock on Peyton. We talked about that chin stat, the uppercut coming through, and look how low his health is.
Yeah.
Both fighters. Spike almost out this fight in the first 30 seconds, but now lands that straight right down the middle. Whiffing a little wide on these kicks, though, costing him some stamina, which is going to add up on those big return strikes from Peyton. Whiffs on that roundhouse. Both fighters just whiffing on the kicks right now.
I know, and it's costing Thompson more, so hopefully he wises up a bit.
Spike just coming in and out right now. Beautiful pull counter, though, changing up his striking tactics. Got to show a bit of damage, but he tries to go immediately for it again there, and obviously well blocked by Peyton. But a lot of this head work onto this block. I'd love to see him throw one to the head, then come down to the body, because the block's staying up there, and this is just costing Spike even more stamina right now. He's got beautiful kicks, got leg kicks, maybe lead with that inside leg kick, jab into a kick rather than just throw these hooks to the head. Peyton's just covering up, just absorbing it, and just looking to counter there. He tries to come back with a 1-2 uppercut, but doesn't get it, and Spike's still trying to put on this pressure, but he's just hitting the high block right here, 3.
Yeah, exactly. It's super easy to just hold your high block and walk backwards in the game. That's probably the most concurrent meta in UFC 3 right now. But some people are very good at stopping that by going to the body and forcing them to block low, creating a mix-up.
Yeah.
There's no mix-up in this fight.
For sure, like any kind of head movement and then returning a nice little hook to the body would be such a beautiful little implementation from either fighter right now. It's just trading backwards and forwards of these high blocks. Just maybe step forward, jab, get as soon as your opponent throws back to counter, come slip underneath and hit the body. They're going to lose stamina. They can't follow up and chase you down, but this is real bad for Spike King there. Losing almost down to half stamina. Oh, straight right as well towards the end of the round. Oh, catch him with the left hook though.
Oh, he got rocked at the end of the round though, and his health was so low closing out that round. Even though he suffered a knockdown on Spike King's side, that could have got him some points. He still lost that round for sure.
Yeah, man. He did. Well, I don't know what's going. He did get rocked and dropped and nearly finished. All right, I give it. I understand.
Yeah, right.
But they were rocking each other. You know, it was all over the place. What a way.
Yeah, Peyton's looking great though. He's getting into the stamina tank a little bit. He ended that round with some roundhouse kicks, 3-hit combos. So let's just see him digging that body a little more this round.
Yeah, what a way to kick off this ESFL 29 here tonight, guys. If you're just joining us, first fight of the night tonight, we have the champ Brand New Mac defending his belt against the one and only Lemus Khan. What a fight that will be at the top of the card. We're going to get 10 more fights in after this one, till we get to that right now. Spike King taking on Peyton right now in the first fight of the night, and these guys are trading and rocking each other left and right, and both head stats are very low, but a nice leg kick catch there, turns with a straight right, but lifts on the whiffs on the head kick again there, 3. It's costing him a lot with Spike.
Yeah, he ate the overhand too, hit him to the body while his block was high while he's rocked, more body combinations. Spike King is just getting hit with the mix-ups now, but he's not really dropping his block. I would like to see him change and circle off at the cage a bit.
Yeah, and there he just tries to throw a three-punch combination way on the outside. And Peyton steps in, rounds the roundhouse to the body, stays in the pocket when Spike returns, pops 2 uppercuts down the middle, catches a rock, and Spike had to back up there, even rocked more. And now Spike's really going to have problems with the stamina, and he's still walking forward, just whiffing to the head here.
Yeah, exactly. Every whiffed punch is just taxing that maximum stamina ever so slightly, but it's all adding up right now, being 3 minutes into the round, and it's almost lower than half. That's crazy.
I think you're right. I don't think it's going past this second round right now. Peyton's definitely taking his time. Beautiful job there. One, and then the hook, and then the lead uppercut. Love it. Right up the middle.
Right.
He can just take his time here, Peyton. He has a stamina revenge. He's going to wear Spike down, make him swing and miss. Inside leg kick there, opens up that straight right, doesn't go for it. And Spike's still just throwing to the head with a 4-punch combination. Really needs to change elevation here or try and slip off, rip to the body, come back, land an uppercut, land a counter over the top. He got some nice pull counters off earlier, but again, he's just walking forward in a straight line and throwing to the head.
Right, he's getting his strike slip too. I think this is the time where Peyton should have a little more confidence in his head movement and his block and not move all the way out just to go all the way forward while throwing strikes, because he can get caught with something still.
Yeah, his health stat is on his head is getting a little low right here. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, and he dropped him with the rear head kick.
Oh, and then to the body. You saw that coming right there. Nice little opening for it. And took advantage of it.
And they retreat. Hit to the...
Ow!
He broke his neck. He broke his neck.
That was nasty. Right over the top.
Good head kick.
As soon as he started looking for
Peyton.
it. As soon as he
came
started
and got his second win in the ESFL. You know he's going up in the ranks a little bit. He beat 89 with a great head kick, and look, the mix-up worked. He dropped his block.
Yeah, jab to the body. Boom. Block comes down. Bam. Head kick comes up the top. Nice. Nice little setup. That's UFC 2, that jab to the body. Head kick. Classic UFC 2 move. Boom. Veteran maneuver. But 2 and 5 right there for Peyton. He's still here. He's still fighting. Raises his hand right there. Gets that win tonight. I'm sure he's very happy with that. I'm sure he's very happy to pick up that second win.
Right. He has to be happy. How could you not be? Finally got a second win after 5 matches of losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. Good job, P.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure he'll be celebrating tonight with the NWO boys, and they will be enjoying that win. Very fruitful indeed. We're just looking to make sure the next fight is good to go. Looks like we are good to go. We're going to jump in very shortly, guys, but a nice little contested matchup there. What a way to kick off the card. Definitely woke me up a little bit. Just back and forth, non-stop. I believe the word for that would be a slobber knocker, if that's
right.
I think that's the correct word. But great fight. Yeah, definitely. Both guys going after it.
Yeah, kick off the card. 2 people with losing records. They put it all on the line right there.
For sure. Right. Okay. Looks like we are about ready with the next fight. Looks like the quality may not be the best right here. I don't know if you're getting that as well, 3 right now.
Oh, yes. So I just tuned in, and it does look like I'm looking at a Game Boy Advance, but that is no problem.
Okay. Once we get in the fight, it may clear up a little bit, but let's see here. But we'll jump on over to the next fight of the night, guys, and this is going to be 2 vets, because we have Double Matt taking on Dope Boy Fresh, and I believe you can just about see that Double Matt is over there on the right hand side picking Uriah Faber, and Dope Boy Fresh,
yeah, he did against Cody Garbrandt.
Interesting. An alpha male.
That's definitely interesting. I know. I hope Double Matt is ready to take it to the ground. That has to be his plan.
Well,
stand up. It's terribly hard to fight against Garbrandt with that level 5 boxing.
We know that Double Matt loves to take it to the ground. We've seen him do it many times, or at least attempt to, in his previous ESFL fights. He's very good on the ground. Great top game. Once he gets you there, real good at posturing up from half guard and from full guard as well, keeping on top. And he's taking on, you know, Dope Boy Fresh is 0-5 right here in the ESFL. So, you know, just props to these guys who show up every night, you know. Just every time there's a card on, they're here, they're showing up, they want to fight, they want to get a win, they believe they've been working on their game, they want to implement it, they want to show off to you guys, and they want to put on a show for you guys, you know. They got to take time out of their day to come here and put on a fight, so props to them for showing up. But so far, Dope Boy Fresh, number 105 right now in the rankings, 0-5 as a score, as his records, and right there, Double Matt sitting at number 47. 3-7. But if you are Dope Boy Fresh, in this fight, you're playing Cody Garbrandt. What are you doing, 3?
What am I doing if I'm using Cody Garbrandt against Uriah Faber in a 3-round match? I'm going to the body to start off. I want to block up and have this dude waste away. Honestly, scratch that. I'm going to the legs because his grapple advantage gets removed as I damage his legs more. So I'm going to be a little sneaky and go to the legs a bit. He has terrible kicks, but hey, it'll open up that block some, and he'll be able to land those punches and those heavy hooks on the head.
For sure, I think it's a great tactic there. Right, second fight of the night here, guys, which may be in still frame motion, but we'll see how it is. And there's the leg kick right there. Dope Boy Fresh taking on the double mat here, and double mat getting that single collar clinch early, but good job by Dope Boy getting out of it. But what you're saying about the leg kicks, I completely agree. I think you got to plant and wait. Good job sprawling, taking on that takedown, but does take the side hit and then straight to the back position for Dope Boy Fresh, choosing to stay on top here.
Yeah, that's risky.
Yeah, especially because
I would get off the ground.
There's a lot of reversals and transitional. Oh, look, we've got some beautiful quality right there where we freeze frame a little bit. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine, everybody. Ooh, good job with the fake there to pass the full guard and back into mount here for Dope Boy. Easy get up there, though, for double mat. But I was going to say, if he's going to bang those leg kicks, he should really, he knows double mat's got to close that distance. He knows the wrestler's got to come in there so he can shoot that takedown. So if I'm Dope Boy, I'm waiting on the outside. When he's stepping forward, when that forward pressure is coming towards you, then throw that leg kick. It's going to do extra damage and really chop away. Somebody just got rocked. I believe it was double mat. We can't see, though. Or maybe it was Dope Boy Fresh.
He got rocked. Right. It was terribly hard to see that, guys. But I'm back to tactics since we can't really call play-by-play. It's tough. He just got caught in the clinch transition. I would like to see some uppercuts come out of Dope Boy Fresh to kind of stop those clinch and takedown attempts.
Oh, beautiful job. 1-1-2 into the double leg there for double mat. Double mat with a double leg. He loves it. He loves it, boys and girls. And there he is. Over against the cage here. Now let's see if he can get the double under. Pummels right through. Going to the full tie wisely here. Get the inside trip off nice and easy. But Dope Boy, again, swimming, pummeling under and gets the break in. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Good takedown.
Oh, beautiful. You've got to love the inclusion of the takedowns against the cage right there. Just so nice to be able to shoot and be able to push your opponent back and have a reward for your forward pressure other than an easy clinch attempt against the cage. Just being able to shoot that double leg and know that even if you don't make it, you're going to run them to the cage, which is just good enough in most instances. Ooh, Rolls takes it back here. Let's see if the sub's coming out. And here it is, double mat looking for it now.
Exactly.
Dope Boy Fresh going for a two-way, three-way escape now, pushing all 4 directions. And there's the green flick right there. One stage away from this armbar. He's got that left-hand side. He might not get it though. And oh, just rolls it.
Get it so close.
This is an intense matchup because we can't really see what's going on.
Right, and they're fighting on the ground more than I thought would happen. We can't really see their stamina either. Dope Boy Fresh just do jab, jab, feint to the overhand, kill the stamina. Whoa, but he got his leg rocked with one leg kick.
Yeah, double mat, just got to be careful with that stamina right there. Oh, big left hook. Just got to be careful. Overhand right. Straight down.
Jab, overhand, jab, overhand, jab, overhand, jab, overhand.
He's throwing it, but no stamina left for Dope Boy. He's back in the clinch, and there's an inside trip right there. 20 seconds left in this first round.
Couple elbows.
And right here, Matt is very strong in this position. Again, loves the top position. Very good at just holding.
Luckily, dude is safe, but that was an interesting first round, huh, babe?
Yeah, for sure. And we've seen in Double Mat's previous fights, when he's not been able to get that double leg, he's been reluctant to go to the clinch. But we've seen him go to the clinch a couple of times and get a few takedowns successfully. And right there, beautiful double leg takedown, power double leg right off the ground there. Off the cage as well. So nice to see those setups. And there's the inside trip, the outside trip even. Into that side control position from that full tie clinch. So good work by Double Mat. Several takedowns, getting his game off. Did get eaten by the overhand though, so has to be careful of that moving forward. But we'll see. We'll see.
Right. I'm sure he'll keep his block up a little bit more, and I feel like this may change it for him to tie to this match. Cody Garbrandt doesn't have the most spectacular stamina. Granted, he's not using a lot, but he is using it on the ground where it doesn't recover the best. So I feel like that's just going to put him at a disadvantage if he goes there this round trying the same tactic.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's going to play in based on the pace that these guys are fighting. You know, you feel like it's going to be over right now. Somebody's going to get it. Double Mat looking for that sub, almost finishing with it. And Dope Boy just in here firing heat in this kitchen. But, I think
Double Mat keeps throwing kicks up close and he's eating these hooks for it.
That's the second time now that single collar clinch. Doughboy's gone straight for the break there, so we'll see if Double Mac makes the adjustment. As soon as he grabs that single collar, got to block upwards of that transition, keep him in that clinch, and then he can just shoot straight away for whatever he wants. But right now we're just hearing the action, guys. We're not seeing it. Good deny, and there you see, as soon as we come back, we see him pulling that head down because he denied that transition that we just talked about. Oh, he's in that full tie.
Good denial again, body knee.
Snatching that back up there as well.
Right.
There comes the guillotine, and this is a level 5 technique for Uriah Faber. You know it is. Grabbing that neck. 2-gate, 3-way escape here. Now this is real slow. Top way is going to be defended here. Oh, beautiful job.
Oh, they got to wake them up.
Beautiful job.
Good job, man. Yeah, that was sick. He warmed down a bit, got his stamina a little low, caught him, blocked some transitions, went straight for the perfect guillotine, and got it 2 gates.
Wrap that neck from that full tie. Love it. Couple knees to the body, transitioned out of it, went back into it. Another knee to the body, snatched on that guillotine right there with Uriah Faber. You know you got to be careful with that guillotine. You know you got to be careful, and you know, just unable to push out of it. Props.
I like how it doesn't show the replay at the end of the fights in the last 2 fights. It just shows the victory dance. You know, they're pointing out to the crowd. That's cool. Good job, Uriah. Good job, Double Man. That's a W.
Yeah, man. Double Man moving to 4 and 7 now. Going to move a little bit up those rankings, probably. Look for a bigger and better opponent. And props to Dope Boy Fresh for showing up yet again, for fighting for you guys. You know, he's here. He's always putting that time in.
So that sends Double Man 0 and 6. And I mean, I'm sorry, Doughboy Fresh is sent to 0 and 6, and that makes him tied for the worst losing streak in ESFL history.
Oh, you didn't have to say it, mate. Oh.
You guys got to give, I was going to say before the fight or after, and I just had to pick and choose. So you guys give up all of your chi, give all your energy to Doughboy Fresh so he can come back and get a W, so he can go 1 and 6 for you boys.
Yes. Hopefully he will pick up a win at some point. If he keeps showing up, he keeps getting matches up, he keeps improving, keeps putting the time in, I'm sure he'll get, you know, an opportunity. He'll get a point on that leaderboard. He'll get himself a victory. It's got to be there for him. So it's just a matter of time, man. Just got to keep improving. He threw some big shots, caught a few overhands over the top there, but just got to work on that ground game. You find someone like Double Matt, it's just tough, man. Someone's looking for that clinch constantly, getting them takedowns on you, landing knees to the body, taxing that stamina. I mean, that's just a tough matchup for anyone. Double Matt's been around for a while. He's got, what, now, I don't even know, 12 fights in the ESFL. So, yeah, tough matchup right there. But moving speedily on after those 2 great second round finishes to kick us off at the night. Next fight of the night is LTK Captain Lust taking on I'm So Good, who are both relative newcomers here at the ESFL, but they are ready to go here, 3.
Right, they are ready to go. The stream is looking crispy. And if this is the matchup, I will predict another second round KO.
Oh. Any particular reason?
I just feel like these fighters play with, I know Lust, he uses an amount of pressure that is probably not the safest for Frankie Edgar's chin, but it seems like they're switching up anyway. So let's see what they do. It looks like a fun pick with Jeremy Stevens from I'm So Good. Maybe they'll both pick lower rated fighters.
I love Stevens, man. You can fight real patient, bang them leg kicks when you find the openings, just slip that straight in there, bang the overhand, got good knees to the body. Lots of tools, really, when you play with Stevens here. So there's definitely opportunities for a lot of different striking techniques. So you'll see if he can really open up his game, his arsenal. It's like a featherweight version of Mark Hunt almost here. But yeah, I know that Good's making his debut right here. I think he's a pretty high-ranked player. And almost, I think he's in the top 100 as well on the leaderboards there as well. But yeah, this is his debut here at the ESFL. I'm So Good with that Jeremy Stevens pick. So let's see what he can bring to the table. Lust is 1-1. 2-1. No, 1-1. He is 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Coming off for a loss to MMA Fro, which is a tough matchup right there. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll see what you can bring in right here. Debut. We don't see many debuts these days. Not always, but here it is coming out here.
Right, and to like debut on ESFL now as we're approaching our 30th card. So ESFL 30 hype in the chat, please. As you get closer to this landmark, people joining this game who are quite new, it's hard to find because the learning curve is starting to increase as you get into higher levels of play.
For sure, yeah. And there we see right there, Lust picking up that Max Holloway pick. Going to have a bit of a stamina advantage, going to work the body with those long hooks. He's going to have to stay on the outside of the range of Stevens, really, and just double up those 4-punch combos when he finds openings here. And I'm so good, we'll see what he can bring. Definitely describes himself as a striker. I think patience is going to be the key for good here, not overcommitting on strikes, not looking for the big strikes when they're not there. Only firing off when he can find the room, banging some hooks to the body. Leg kick's got to come out, but definitely not getting caught on the wrong range of a brawl. You don't want to be firing back at your opponent when your opponent's not there, because you'll start losing stamina twice as fast. But here we go. Third fight of the night. We've got I'm So Good at taking on Lust. Should be a good one.
Yeah, should be a good one. Touch gloves, good shit. ESFL 29. Let's go. I like how Lust came in with the jab, jab straight. Got his leg kick caught. I mean, body kick caught.
Yeah, nice little job to create that body kick catch there on the outside. Wise enough to know that the majority of kicks are going to come down low. If it's a head kick, you can see it. And going southpaw here with Stevens, which is very interesting. No, back up there to orthodox. Banging a couple of hooks to the head. And I like the body work already from Gooder. This is what he's going to need, a lot of that. And there he's trying to rip off the head movement here. But there's a lot of patience coming from Lust right now. Being real technical on the outside. And what people kind of underestimate a little bit is just how tough Holloway is. Holloway can take a beating, man. You can put him through it. You can get your opponent to trade with you, and you can stick and stay in there. And Lust trying to come back to the head there with those extra punches. And Holloway's just so long rangey and lanky on this game. You can whip those hooks in from all ranges. And that block was so low right there. Lust just keeping it up long enough, not getting it broken. Steps in though into the inside leg kick, and I like that work. And there's those body hooks that we talked about right there. Going to dig in, tax that stamina. Now he's getting caught in that trading brawl. Good job, nice roll. But then Lust, obviously wisely reading, coming back with a body kick right there. He's going to do some damage. Oh!
Right. Oh, he leaned into the hook though. All that head movement. He finally caught him with 1-round strike.
Yeah, he rolled out to his left and then to his right, when really needs to roll to the right and then back round to the left if you're going to do a double head swing. When you get your head off to the right and then back round to the left. He went to the left first, straight into that right hand. And that got him rocked right there. Ooh, I like the straights, leading with the straight there from Good. There's lots of nice body kicks.
I like the level changes. Yeah. Exactly. They're really changing levels with the strikes. And it's opening up Holloway at least a little bit to that head kick that Stevens is trying to set up.
Beautiful, much better. Went to the right, then to the left, and came back round and under. That's what he wants right there. You've got to anticipate that lead hand coming out first. And he did right there. Oof, you can see the distance trying to be close right here. And look at the stamina right here. This is good work from Lust. Those body kicks playing off, those slips playing off. He knows he can take a couple of shots, and that lead body kick he's landed a few times right now. And this is where Gooder doesn't want to be. We talked about this at the start, trying to trade and brawl when he's right on the outside of the range. Right here is where he wants to be in tight, throwing those strikes. But he's just having to cover up because he didn't have stamina at the start of the exchange. And Lust is just coming forward. And there again, just on the outside here, this is where he doesn't want to be.
Right, with that leg kick. Lust is really doing a good job with that lead body kick. He's really working down his opponent's block when he gets close. Looking good.
Yeah, Lust's going to be a little bit careful here not to get caught with anything big. You can already see him slowing down the pace a little bit. He's going to look for that lead body kick again there, especially after one's been landed on him. You know it's in his mind. Nice left hook. Catching there from I'm So Gooder, who this is his debut right here. The ESFL jitters are real. You know he's got to be feeling it. He's got 3-0 Golden Bailey and commentating on this fight. There's people watching in the chat. He needs to stay calm and relaxed. Find a home for those strikes.
Yeah, exactly. First fight in the ESFL is a real specific experience. You have to play slower than you're thinking, because you're thinking really fast. With all these people watching you, you tune into the chat in between rounds. You hear Bay and myself going in about your play style. Let's just get it, man. Keep on going forward. Save that stamina, put in some real work.
He's doing a good job double jabbing up to the head to force back Lust here and coming in with those body kicks. But all these exchanges, he's just caught at the wrong range here. And Lust is doing a real good job standing right on the end of those punches with Holloway. But there again, jabs in. Oh, beautiful leg kick into the wheel kick there, catching him up nice and top. Now Gooder's backing up here. The ones and twos coming straight down the middle for Lust, who's trying to work it in. That block's dipping real low here, firing back wisely because he can't let it go, but coming back with a roundhouse to the body. And man, that's going to take some stamina. 3.
Yeah, it really is. Do another spinning head kick right on dude's block while he's blocking off these jabs. Both guys' stamina, block drops down within a couple straight punches, so they go back and forward, slip, punch. Oof. I would like to, whiff that head kick. Let's go. It's exciting.
So it gives him a haircut right there and swing past his face.
Right.
Gooder here, I think, needs to plant a little bit more. He's planting in there and throwing those hooks, but he should really come down to the body because, again, this is his tendency right here to just fire up to the head. Captain Lust, he's just blocking up high, man. Like, left hook, then right hook to the body, left hook to the body. You know, change up your striking elevations. The forward pressure is going to get mitigated, not just by the head damage, but just the body. The body strike's going to tax that stamina. So you got to be careful of the uppercut. Can't commit to it too much, but really working the body here from Gooder, I think, just to stop that forward pressure. But Lust, you look at him dance around in the outside, doing a real good job baiting out the offense right here. And that block is so low, and Lust knows it. He's trying to break it down, goes to the body with some beautiful hooks here. And this is not looking good for Goody. He's got to find a home for some of these strikes. Still whiffing to the head here, 3. There we go.
He went for the body jab and caught a hook while he was down there. So that's real interesting. Some of these strikes are landing. Goody needs to change up his game plan because his stamina is getting wrecked right now.
Ooh, risky. Oh, and the body snatch is coming out.
Body shots for it.
Oh, there's a lead head kick.
Perfectly set up. That was perfectly set up.
Got to watch that turning side kick again right here. Lust trying to close this distance. 1-2 lead uppercut. Oh, he loves it.
Oh,
he loves it.
Let's go.
That's what he rocked him with the start of this fight. Lead leg.
And that's what he ended the fight with.
Lead leg, I guess it's a... I mean, it's a... I can't think of the name of the kick.
Good fight,
man. Is it an oblique kick?
Oblique kick, yes. Yes, an oblique kick. Damn it, man. Why can't I remember? I said elliptic kick one fight once, over and over again. It's like, what's an elliptic kick, babe? A league leg, I guess an oblique kick. A league leg side kick to the thigh, or league leg load line side kick, if you prefer. Many names for that technique. Into the wheel kick. He caught that in that start of that round and rocked him with it, and then gets it for the win here. And you could tell as soon as he hurt him with that lead leg roundhouse, he came right forward at him, and you knew he was looking for that turning side kick. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna land this." Gets it there for the fight. Third fight.
Very well.
Third fight of the night to finish in that second round as well. So good work from everybody so far. Good fight, good performance right there. I like that. You know, Lust looked pretty good in that fight.
Yeah, I'm so good. Good job at your first ESFL fight. Don't take this L too hard. Just see it as a lesson instead of a loss, and come back and try and get a W.
We all want W's. They're so elusive. Not easy.
Not easy. Especially with the way Lust was playing right there. That was a great show.
Well, Lust, you know, he's 2-1 now. He's dropped that loss to MMA Fro. No joke right there. That's some tough competition. So, we'll see if he can make his way up to fight some of those higher level guys, and we'll see how he does as he moves up the card and takes on some of those other tough competitors. But for right now, anyway, we have our next matchup ready to go. It looks like we are good, and the fighters are in the lobby, which we always like to see.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a look right here. It will be, I do believe, Mojo's taking on Quicksilver. Or QXLV. I want to say Quicksilver. If you pronounce it phonetically, that's what it says. But here we go. It's going to be at women's strawweight. What a matchup. I hadn't seen this in a while.
I know, me either. So this is going to be interesting. I'm sure that these are their choices since they're rated up on the shorts. And yeah, I'm ready to see this fight. They both strike real fast. So this should be stand up all the way.
Yeah, and these guys are both 1-0 right now, which is, you know, the start of something good always. In the ESFL, going 1-0. Obviously, your first fight, you're nervous, but getting a win, you know, if you're taking on someone who's been there for a while, you know, it proves that you are a step above competition that's already been established here at the ESFL. You're confident enough to come in, just grab a immediate victory, and then move on to your next fight. So both these guys up there in the 60s, ranked number 65 and 66 right here. I believe it was Quicksilver. QXLV, who picks Joanna here in the red gloves, and Mojo taking the Rose Namajunas pick, which is a great pick, man. Rose is really flowy.
Right.
But we'll see, man. I mean, they're definitely both strikers, and they both fought pretty good competition here as well. But I don't think we have any audio for this fight, which is very weird. But we're gonna get it on. Fourth fight of the night, both 1-0. Jumping straight into this one. Look at it, touching gloves, nice show of respect. And we've got two up-and-comers here looking to just bust on through, show what they got.
Right, they're keeping some good space right now with each other as they trade jabs.
Yeah, the distance in this fight is going to be key. I like the little inside leg kick into the roundhouse. Got to be careful not to get too over-committal on that. But we saw Mojo reading it well, catching and returning there nicely to the body. And Mojo's real patient right here. Real patient.
Yeah, he is. While Q is throwing a myriad of strikes right now. That was a 4-piece.
Nice little slip off the jab, coming back with a straight there, which is real good. Those lead roundhouses to the body are going to be nice and tight, but again, Q's using a lot of good head movement here. He's jumping in and then baiting out Mo's counter and then slipping off. He's just slipped that uppercut, which is beautiful. He slipped off and banged that straight right before. If he comes back to the body, that's going to give him an advantage. He's trying to get on the outside of that jab, and he's done it a couple of times, doing a good job. But we'll see Mo now wisely using those 1-2s, firing them up the middle, keeping Q off the back foot. Probably going to look to land that lead body kick again. Had a little bit of success with it, but man, this is a lot more technical than the last fights we're seeing here. But throwing that inside, that lead leg kick, a little too close range for me there, 3, which is giving up some distance and space, but there's a right hand over the top.
Oh, and he got hooked with that right hand.
Yeah, Mo's going to have to rethink that strategy right there. Joanna coming in tight and fast, that right hand over the top, and came back with the lead leg kick, which has been the story of the fight for both fighters. Gets it in there again now, just leading with the straight, doesn't get it, but comes back with a lead leg kick anyway. And again, inside leg kick here. Got to be real careful stepping in, throwing an inside leg kick like that, though, against someone like Joanna, who's so fast, can just fire a 1-2 up the middle before you can do anything and catch a rock on you there. So Mo gonna have to watch he doesn't get caught continuously stepping in with that lead leg kick.
Right. So, something I've noticed about Mo, his game plan seems to get a hit reaction from a body shot, and then he wants to sway the assumption of a straight punch coming through, which is how he got rocked just a second ago. And let's see if he takes that up, and he just gets destroyed right now while
this
he's
is
in
not
top
good.
mount.
Not good at all. The
Not
block is
good at
super low,
all.
but up.
But he gave it up.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Q just wasn't want any of it. Straight back on the feet, feeling confident. Clearly lands a left hook, right hand, drops
Right.
Mo right there, who kind of ran into it a little bit. You know, he's coming forward with his strikes when he is striking, and he just kind of stepped on through. Q planted through them hooks, catches the leg, left hook lands, head kick, almost breaking the block right there, but Mo's on the back foot, and now the head stat's getting low for Mo. But the stamina's not too far off here. The volume from Q has kind of taxed that stamina a little bit here, but that big whiff right there is going to cost Mo. And here comes Q moving forward, lead leg to the body there lands, but little slip underneath by Mo with the jab to the body, breaks the momentum of Q, stops that forward pressure, has to slow down, no stamina left, and now they're starting to reset a little slowly here. And again, more lead body kicks.
Both of them has killed off each other's stamina at certain points nearing the end of this round. So I would like to see round 2 start off the same way this one has. This has been a great round.
Oh, a little.
And the respectful bow at the end. How nice.
That is very nice, isn't it? Both these guys want to know. There's that left hook, right hand. Boom. Head's going all over the place right there. Look, still wobbling around. It was an uppercut, left hook, right
hook. Just bouncing that neck around, dude.
Nasty. And not many fighters can do that. And she threw a jab right there on the inside. Oh
man.
That's
crazy. Right, I know. The stopping power got put down on that jab, so it's not really a safe option when you're standing super close in the pocket.
Oh, for
and both players are in the neutral game. That's dangerous.
Yeah, especially when you're the one closing that distance. Like I said, Mo's doing a good job fighting on the outside to start with, but when he steps into that pocket, Q's just right there, just firing hard and fast. Just so much confidence in the power, speed, and chin of Joanna. He just knows when he comes that close, he's just going to rip them hooks and those uppercuts, and he's going to try and tag that chin as much as possible.
Right.
And Joe's firing a lot of 1s and 2s, lots of straight punches right here, and again gets caught on the inside. Same combination, man. Uppercut, left hook, right hook.
Tried to duck, and he stood back up without blocking and ate a head kick and got dropped.
Yeah, got real drop bad there. And the blocks are relatively high for Mo because he's taking so many shots on the chin, but the head health not so much here. Double jab into the right hand, into the jab, uppercut.
Oh,
beautiful.
Uppercut
and this is where he'll finish now, shortly. Surely. No, up again.
No, he didn't want to finish there. He wants the knockout. He wants the flash. He wants to be in the list of ESFL elites who drop all their opponents. He wants to go 2-0 tonight.
He does want to go 2-0. He's got 3 minutes left in this round to do it. Look at him baiting on the outside, looking to set up a head kick probably.
Right.
Testing that range. But as soon as Mo's stepping in real close here, Q is just firing. Goes with that uppercut, left hook, right hook. He loves it. It works out for him nicely. Caught him 3 times with it now. And he's trying to bait out some offense here from Mo. He's using a lot of that inside leg kick. Got to be careful with the stamina here, though.
Ooh. Yeah, he's playing with that stamina so he can get a finish like that.
There we go.
Let's go. All second round finishes tonight,
all
guys.
Second round finishes, man. Yeah, he's looking to set that up. You could tell from the distance he was just Block in, fake block in, holding on the outside, waiting to bait in, find the perfect range, wait for the stamina opportunity, found it. I think he jabbed into it or threw a straight punch into it, but came over the top of the hand right there. Oh no, lean, boom. Did not make a read.
He leaned and didn't put his block up instantly. You have time to block after you sway. He just didn't realize it and got killed for it.
Yeah, right there, man. Q taking out Mojo, man. What a stellar performance. I mean, really quite impressive.
Right, what an exciting fight. These fights are going so fast right now. We're just speeding down the list, and every person's getting dropped in the second round. So please be careful and protect your neck out there so this does not happen to you.
Very, very true. That's some great advice right there. And yeah, we are speeding. We're already on the second half of the card. We have the 5th fight of the night just about to come up right here. And let's take a quick look at the card. If you didn't see it earlier on tonight, so far, all second round finishes right there. So far on the right-hand side of your screen. And we're just moving on to the left now. So Spencer is about to fight, I believe, Bone Doing Work, who is going to fill in short notice here for this fight. Props to Bone Doing Work. Dropped a loss last week against Cody. Dank, great fight. Cody getting the better of him. Looks sharp that night. Cody's fighting later on tonight. Top of the bill there. And then we got all 3 EK guys coming in hot. Lots of EK guys in the Esports Fight League. But there we go. 3 of the best on tonight coming up after this match. And then moving on, some great Coco and co-main event fights before the main event, the champion defending his belt tonight. So we have a lot of good fights coming your way. And this next fight is already ready to go. So we're going to jump on in right now like a bunch of professionals. These 2 are ready, and these 2 are vets. They know the score, and they're ready to go right here. What can you tell us, 3, about this matchup?
Right. So this matchup, you know, of course, the Spencer V2 is ranked 36 in the ESFL with a record of 4-5. And he's been through it all. He's fought good people. He's fought not so good people. He's had upsets. He's had stellar victories. He's a real vet around here. So I know he's prepared for this fight. Bone Doing Work, though, on the other hand, is in the same boat. He's 3-3, coming off of a knockout loss to Cody Dank, which is no big deal because Cody Dank knocks out all his opponents. He's pretty good. So Bone Doing Work is ready to come and cut that loss streak and get a W on his belt. Go 4-3, have a positive record.
I wonder if we have a ranking position on Bone. I believe he's around the 40s.
Right, I think so too, but I don't have it right here in my notes. Sorry, Bone.
We need notes. We need better notes. We demand better notes. I'm just joking. That's not the thing.
Right. Huge joke. We love all the work that
we do. Yes,
in
please.
The back.
Thank you. Last minute change here. So always props to anyone who steps up last minute. Bone Doing Work coming in tonight. Trying to take on Suspenser. Remember that V2 camp. Suspenser has been looking good as of late. 4-5 right now.
It looks like these guys have fought before too, 2-on-1. Suspenser's up.
Yeah, they have fought before, and this is a good matchup as well. I like the pickup. We don't see Bisping that much either. Obviously, Suspenser here taking that Whittaker pick. You know he's just going to unleash that full arsenal. Great front kicks on Whittaker as well. We'll see if we use them. Suspenser does mix his strike up quite often, but can fight going backwards and forwards. Suspenser here, and does find home for head kicks, things like that. Real good in the pocket as well with those uppercuts, lead hook. So you've got to stay and be vigilant. Got to keep your eyes open when you're fighting Spencer, especially with the Whittaker pick.
Right. He does all that, and he's very good at feinting his strikes, which sets up everything you just talked about. So it's going to be real tough for Bisping to like throw meaningful strikes. He can throw volume, sure, but if he's not landing when it matters, he's going to overthrow or throw at the wrong time and get punished.
Yeah, and I think Bone here adjusting quite well. I mean, last week we saw him lose to Cody. Cody was real patient, took his time, and just by the end of that fight had really just won the stamina battle. Started to pick him apart. So Bisping, he's going to have to play slow, patient if he wants to win this fight. But it should be a good matchup here. 2 veterans, like we said, and already these straight rights coming down the middle. But this is the 5th fight of the night at ESFL 29, guys. And we have a big old blue screen, but we're going to be okay. The fight's going to carry on.
Right.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful work there. Slipping off that uppercut as well. And this is the pressure that Suspenser brings. And, you know, Bone wants to drag this into deep waters, wants to make this a long, arduous, grueling fight. But, man, Suspenser's keeping so much pressure right now. It's going to be hard. Bone's just got to stay off the cage. And be careful just constantly going for that inside leg kick because he's going to get jabbed.
Yeah, right. And the strikes coming from that vulnerability on the leg kick can definitely end it.
Oh, again, 2 left hooks to the body by Bone. That's what he wants. He needs more of that. Oh,
Exactly.
that knee was there for him.
Yes.
He's got to be careful with that jab, though. So Spencer slipped it 3 or 4 times. Beautiful front kick. I like that. Great work using the front kicks to keep that pressure off. And Bone doing a good job not letting himself get backed up to the cage. He's trying to stay on that inner black octagon right now. That's what he needs to. Another front kick. Good job. And then the left hook to the body. I like this from Bone, man. He's doing a good job keeping Spencer off.
He's doing a great job with his legs.
Spencer desperate to come in close that distance, covering up well there. Double jab into the body kick. Comes back with a left hook of his own. But there's a body kick right there for Bone. He finds a good home for it. Not always easy when it's that close in the pocket. Range is a little bit of a danger right there, but gets it off. Spencer still looking for that double jab. That left hook, you just saw him lose some stamina as he pops that out in the open. Nowhere near him.
Right.
And Bone coming back with those left hooks to the body. This is going to work out nicely for him, but he's got to not get knocked out. He's got to survive.
Yeah, and it's hard to like not get knocked out when you lean on the lead leg kick a lot, especially to start out a fight.
Ooh.
Yeah, good straight punch punish, but it could have did a lot more damage. I thought it was gonna at least rock him.
Yeah, just looks like he had enough stamina to not take the full effect of that. And Bone now getting a little bit more patient.
Yeah, he recovers much better than Suspense as well. So as this round ends and he goes into the next, he's going to have more stamina for sure.
Big right hand, and now Suspense's jabbing, doubling up on that lead left hook. He wants to find a home for it right there. And Bone circling off for the right hand side here. He's going to keep walking into that left hook. Got to be careful. It's either going
straight punches coming in.
Yeah, and Suspense is doing a good job still slipping that jab. Comes back with a left hook here, but you know, Bone's doing a real good job making him swing and miss here. He's gone into that inside leg kick many times here. He's going to start to add up and do some damage. He finds a home for the lead uppercut in there in the pocket here, but he wants to be so careful this close with Spencer and with Whitaker. This is not where he wants to be, and his block will continue to deteriorate if he can't find a way off that cage.
Right, good round for both fighters. So Spencer was really putting on the pressure at the end of that round. He was putting strikes in his opponent's block. Just trying to like spend the last few seconds of that fight winning the round. I don't know if he did it though.
Oof, that's going to do some damage. And into the straight right. I mean, it's the Bone was using a lot of the same tools, but he was using them really effectively. And Spencer was doing a good job corralling him to the cage. Just needs to take a little bit better advantage of it. Maybe come to the body himself, try and close that stamina gap. Because by the end of this round, if it keeps up like this, it's going to be even worse. But look at that check. Spencer throwing the lead leg kick, and that leg is now getting banged up right here. He's coming back to it over and over again.
It was a smart bank to put his coins into at the start of this round, and he keeps going back to it. That leg is red. Made him switch stances. The switch is not that strong.
He has switched, but he has to be careful because he can't throw that left leg. If he throws that low leg kick, gets checked by Bone, it's going to be even more. So at least he's taken away that leg kick weapon as well right here. Outside leg kick, still working on it here as well. So Bone's doing a real good job with these leg kicks. He's finding a home for him. We know that it's real risky to throw that lead leg kick. Your opponent can usually find a home for it, especially if you throw it in a straight line, and they'll come right at you with that 1-2, but he's angling off and throwing it on the outside. Oh, front kick right up the middle off a 1-2, and a beautiful job dropping Spencer right there. Bone is looking good tonight.
Great kicks. Bone is looking great tonight, like a different fighter. These kicks are really useful. And especially with Bisping, he's not even using a kick-heavy fighter, mind you that much.
Oof. Nice. Liver shot right there on the roundhouse. Spencer needs more of that. Got to be careful. Those front kicks come up those middles and those. Oh, and right hand. Oh, he slips. He slips.
And the body hook, man. I love how he's using those body hooks. He's just peppering those on.
Needs that left hook in there as well. And I love that it's all 2-strike combos, but it's all perfectly timed. It's 2-strike reset, 2-strike reset, and it gives him a little bit of stamina back every time, taking advantage of Bisping's stamina there to just constantly throw this 1-2 steps in with the 1-2 again, and then the left hook. Oh, beautiful work.
That's crazy. Straight to the ground. Nope.
Man.
That was crazy, man. Bone's looking good right now.
He's going jab, right hook, jab straight, outside leg kick straight, 1-2 front kick. Beautiful job. He's fighting going backwards as well right here. Oh, he got under the left hook there, but the right hook landed, would have done a lot more damage. Spencer still corralling him into the cage here, finding a home for the body kick, still trying to desperately close the stamina gap. In the fight still, but that right hand has landed so many times through.
I know it has.
Oh!
Bone got rocked. Bone got rocked in the midst of a front kick. Let's go. He ate that body kick, though. I thought Spencer was going to throw it to the head, honestly. He was trying to finish it off. He went to the body.
Yeah, I think Wise almost to go for the body right here, just to try and close that stamina gap. But the head stat on Spencer's so low, he has to be careful. He's throwing that 3 times in a row right now. If I see a double jab and I'm boned, you got to predict that. That body kick's coming. He's going back to that lead leg right here. Oh, and there's the outside leg kick.
Switched.
Inside, sorry.
Went right back to that kick as soon as he switched. He's so like aware of what strikes needs to be done in a moment. Bone doing work. He's doing a great job.
He's trying to find a home for that lead uppercut. His Bone. You think he sees it right there. When they're in the pocket, that lead uppercut is right there for him. He landed it in tight, real nice. And that right hand, he's trying to fire over the top, but not able to. Oh, there it is, the lead uppercut.
Oh, 1 second. Lead uppercut. You literally called it and then landed it.
He was looking for it. It was right there, man.
Yeah, he was. He was looking for it and he found it, man. Good job to both competitors. Spencer, you're one of my favorite fighters, but you were just unlucky tonight, man. You'll get right back there.
Didn't even follow it up. Just knew it was there in the pocket off that jab.
Right. Watched him drop. Just that was it.
Just 1 strike. Boom.
Oh, man.
Beautiful job. Wow, man. Looking good tonight. Bone doing work. Moving to 4 and 3 right here. You know, he's going to be moving up the rankings right now. And 5 and 3 is not a bad record.
Right.
That could see him almost going for the top 15 if he can get another win after this one. What a matchup. What a great fight.
That was a crazy fight. And yet again, even with 1 second left, that just made it into the second round knockout train of the night so far. Every single fight has been second round.
It has. Every single fight has been second round. And if you just look at the level of competition that Bone fought last week, I mean, he was fighting Cody. Cody's way up there, ranked number 5 right now. And, you know, Cody made that fight look pretty easy for him. You know, he picked him apart, and by the end, he was dropping him all over the place. So, you know, he's gone away. He's filled in on short notice here. Let's just say props to Spencer for taking that fight on short notice against that short notice opponent. And still accepting the fight. But he looked great, man. He looked really good.
Yeah, Bone doing work did look really good. He took that L from Cody, did his homework. It was really a lesson, and he came back with what he learned, and he learned a whole bunch of kicks.
Yeah, he made that lead leg kick work for him. And I think it was just the tempo of his striking that kind of was a little different. Usually you're used to someone planting and throwing those 3 strikes in tight, or they're stepping forward with the 1-2 and then the 3rd strike's what they're really trying to do the damage with. But he was really throwing 2 strikes, or just a 1-4 or a 1-2, and then just constantly throwing that inside leg kick as well. So it was very interesting, the tempo at which he was fighting. I think that may have thrown him off a little bit there. It felt a little different, especially with Bisping. He's very herky-jerky anyway. He has that herky-jerky style. So
Right. Yeah, our next fight is up. Let's go. And this is an exciting one, man.
Is up.
Trent got banned versus EK Preacher.
Yeah, and we have all the next fights coming up now. Pretty much all of the EK guys coming on in. And, man, this will be a good fight right here, man.
Right. Let me give you guys a little bit of information about our 2 competitors right now, because this fight is kind of stretching the length of the ESFL ranks right now. Trent got banned is ranked 55 in the ESFL with a record of 2 and 3, and EK Preacher is ranked number 12, who's going 5 and 5, flat, it's even. And this actual fight was rescheduled from ESFL 27 due to whatever circumstances that taken place on ESFL 27. It don't matter because we're back here right now, and they finally fighting.
They are finally fighting, man. And these 2 guys, man, like, you know, Trent's shown some flashes of brilliance at his time here in the ESFL, but, you know, he is coming off a win. You know, he beat Peyton. He's on that 1-fight win streak. We'll see if he can pick up his performance again here. You know, getting another one in the bag will be good, but he is fighting Preacher right here, and we know how EK love to grapple and strike. John Jones, I mean, it's a great pick for Preacher, man. He's going to try and strike on the outside, keep it nice and tight. He's going to have an advantage in the clinch, and he's going to try and get that top position as well, get that crucifix, smash them elbows. So Preacher, man, ranked 12 right now in the ESFL. He's high up on those leaderboards, you know, top 15. It's real dangerous up there. It's a shark tank up there. So he's been fighting these guys 5 and 5, all the top level competition. But Trent coming in looking to test himself. It is the 6th fight of the night here, guys. They're going to touch him up here 3. Should be a good fight.
Yeah, this should be a great fight. Trent got banned is solid. He's coming off of a win against NWO Peyton. So hopefully he's He keeps that winner mind state. But EK Preacher just lost to Crooks, and it's a different type of fire when you come back off of L.
Yeah, for sure. And Preacher here seemed to be a little patient, fighting going backwards. I don't think I've seen a Daniel Cormier that doesn't push forward and push the face, because you really can't fight on the outside as Cormier, so you have to be the one closing that distance if your opponent's not doing it. So he is going to come forward, but Preacher, I think, is going to look to try and grab that takedown when he can, or grab that clinch. But he's winging hooks as John Jones here.
Wow, he landed the rear elbow and then 2 hooks right after that.
Yeah. Ooh, and that jab is so long as well.
Ooh, right. Preacher plays John Jones in light heavyweight a lot. So I know he's very familiar with this matchup and all the tools that John Jones has. So I would like to see him pull out some stuff.
Nasty elbows right there. And there's the spin.
Right.
Slight pause. Ooh.
Oh,
it's like
axe kick.
A hook kick almost. Oh
my God. Let's go.
Damn, dropped him right down the knee. A little bit out of line.
Right.
A little bit low on the stamina here for Preacher.
It all out. He can't Preacher.
Yeah, man. I think.
Yeah, stamina is low.
Tell if it was a hook kick or an axe kick, like he said, that came over the top and dropped him. We didn't really get to see it, but I know he traded on the inside to set it up right there. He's going with that lead hook when they're that close. Damn. Oh, Preacher. Good use of elbows. Good use of the right strike at the right range right there. Going left hook, right elbow, and then lead elbow, right hook, and drops him.
That's exactly what it is. He'll throw his jab and his long strikes to get into arm range, and then he plants and he throws the hooks, and they land, and they hurt.
Yeah, and John Jones really just, you know, as a fighter, oh, beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful. And this is where
you
don't want to be. This is where you do not want to be if you're Trent, but lead elbow into the spinning elbow. I mean, just beautiful technique. We see that with Tony Ferguson a lot. Into the sprawl position here, but he's letting him up. Not what I wouldn't. I don't know, man. Your stamina's pretty low here. Trent's still in it. If he can get that body work going.
True. It would have been nice to keep him down a bit, but I think these people just love stand-up fights, so they're like, "Hey, let's take it standing when we can." Oh, that was almost a perfect elbow. Oh, the elbow work and the double uppercut.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Will any fight see the 3rd round tonight, guys?
Wow. And that's why EK Preacher's number 12 in the world right there. Just confidence to just throw those techniques. Knew he was catching him with a couple of different stuff. Didn't have as much stamina, but didn't need it. Just felt confident what he was doing, and double uppercuts right there. Anticipating the head strikes.
Totally patient. Trent got banned, just made a few bad decisions. It felt like he was kind of fighting on autopilot, and he ducked for an extended amount of time and ate 2 uppercuts for it.
As soon as he was stepping in to throw, Preacher was spinning. He was spinning and catching with that elbow, and as soon as he was like ready to throw, he was spinning, and that's why he kept landing it as well. Then he came in with that lead elbow as well. It was beautiful, beautiful technique, beautiful job.
Beautiful job indeed.
Ha ha.
Good job to both fighters out there, man. So that puts EK Preacher at 6-5 right now. So being ranked 12, that may have broke him into the top 10.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because of the matchup itself. You know, he was fighting number 55. He's getting another win on his record. It depends how the rest of the fights go down tonight. But, man, we will see. And we have these next 2 matchups. Look like they're both ready to go. The EK guys are on point this evening. So, man, I mean,
they are.
We are just...
The only thing I noticed, sorry, Bay, is this fight is 5 rounds. So hopefully we can get word out, let these guys change that from a 5-round fight to a 3-round fight, and then we can get going forward.
That is a good observation, my friend. Let's have them change that before I even switch over to the fight here. All right?
Right.
And that way we'll know. That way we will know what's going on. But this next matchup, guys, T4H recognize. I mean, let's just say from this point on, this card gets real interesting. This card gets real interesting because we got some big fighters coming up right now. And this next matchup itself is an excellent one with 2 great competitors right here, because we have got Suspect Zero 2-0 right now. Not many 2-0 guys, ranked number 25 in the world, taking a massive step up in competition. Thinks he's ready for it, taking on the only 4 horsemen that's up there in the top 15 in T4H recognized with a record of 4-3-1. So, man, it's just... It's going to be fireworks, man. There's a lot on the line for this one. Bragging rights between both camps as well. So they are ready.
Right.
Middleweight, good matchup here. Let's see what they pick.
Yeah, this is a good matchup. Well, these two fighters that are currently on the screen isn't a very good matchup, but Suspect Zero and Recognize is definitely a good bout. So I'm excited to see who comes out on top of that. Recognize is coming off of an L to Prioxis, ESFL 27. So and it looks like T4H Recognize is gonna choose Brad Tavares.
Against...
Is he trolling on us a bit?
I mean, Tavares has hand speed. We'll see, man. It's not uncommon for the EK guys. We've seen them a couple of times picking up GSP at 185, but we're seeing another Bisping pickup here. Second one tonight.
Yeah, middleweight Bisping with the stand-up is in a league, in a tier of his own, man. He's just a different fighter.
If you can keep the fight there. And if you can avoid the big power from any other fighter, and if you can stay off the cage, Bisping is certainly very good, yes. Because that's what, you're going to look to do. Crowd Bisping. Suffocate him. Not give him space to set those combos up. Not give him space to implement a cardio game and work your body at different angles. Just keep him against the cage. Bang him in tight. You know he's not going to trade with you and plant his feet, and you can win that battle and get more power and hand speed. But we saw this matchup in real life. It was a left hook for GSP, so we'll see if that plays into it. But we know these EK boys right here. Suspect Zero, 2-0 right now. Number 25 in the world, and recognizing the blue gloves guys, number 9. So this is all to play for right here. This is, can Suspect Zero prove himself to be one of the best fighters in ESFL, but taking on a number 9 guy, someone who's been at the top for so long in Recognize? Will Recognize prove why he deserves to be up there?
Right. No glove touch, by the way. Suspect Zero went for one, but Recognize gave him the old chicken dance, the hands behind the back.
No way, not having that. And again, this is a two good fight camps for UFC 3 matching up against each other here. And man, look at the pressure from Recognize. Just 1-2 constantly in the face. Denies the clinch. Bam, there's that left hook to the body as well.
Right, as you get into the higher levels of play, you see these body strikes come out, as they should.
Yeah, that left hook to the body is always a nice, easy, safe strike. You want to be a little careful just leading with it, especially if you're, your opponent's made clear. But for a counter strike, it's very good. If you know your opponent's going backwards, you bang that left hook to the body, nice and easy, nice and clinical.
Right.
Oh, gets caught after the straight right with the
hook.
Left hook, like we said. And he gets his clinch right here. Oh, good deny. Suspect Zero, man. I think this is where he wants his fight to be.
Again.
Yeah, not good.
Guys, denial. Yes, they practiced. Single leg high takedown. Let's go.
Boom, grabs it.
Right in the side control. GSP on top. Now all of his perks get to take place.
Starts off as a high crotch, transitions out here into side control. Bam, slams him down, and this is where, this is where you want to be if you're a GSP player, and Suspect Zero knows that. He knows he can take this fight anyway.
Right.
Recognize trying to muscle out of it, and that's bad for Recognize. Going to lose some stamina right here, and he's got 2 minutes left in this round. He's got all the grapple advantage right here for Recognize. He's still trying to get it, but damn, Suspect Zero double denying.
Like, he has all this grapple advantage, and he's not using it. He blocks 2 strikes, and it flashes. Normally, from a tip from the great D-Mart taught me that if I get 2 strikes blocked, I should just go back down in the half guard and then posture back up so I can remove their advantage.
Yeah, well, D is a legend of the grappling scene. He knows what he's talking about, of course. Oh, big elbows from the crucifix position. And look at this right now. Suspect Zero.
Look at that head help, dude.
Suspect Zero rocking Recognize on the feet. Gets a beautiful single leg high from the clinch after double denies. And now he's in this side control position into crucifix and 9 to side saddle. Just battering the head health of Recognize. Here's 50 seconds left in this round. And Recognize, man, we have seen him take on some tough competition in ESFL right now. And man, Suspect Zero so far dominating this fight.
Yeah, right. He got Recognize on his back, and he did what he wants to do. Now he's back in that, I would say, the most dominant position on the ground right now, and he's just forcing mix-ups. Oh, but he got
good
caught.
job. Could end this round out on top, maybe recoup for the next round coming up here. But man, Suspect Zero coming out strong, doing basically everything you could want out of that round.
Right. You couldn't ask for more from a GSP player. He's not even, he's using his good grapple stamina to stay in this game right now.
Oof. Oh, straight with the left hook again, and another one.
Oh, and then he dropped him.
Oh, we said the left hook right to start fight, and there's the lead
combos.
head kick.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God.
That's it.
This fight is over.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Wow.
Don't taunt when you start. Touch gloves, show some respect, or get dropped. Good job.
Damn.
Chief Rage recognized with the combos on combos.
Oh,
he took it to the ground in the
goodness.
first round, and he laid him on his back in round 2.
I mean, that's always a good tactic with any GSP, you know, wear him out, beat him up on the ground, and then go back to the striking in the subsequent rounds. But, man, he came right at him with a straight right left hook. Then he came straight right left hook to drop him. And then he came back with that right hook. Well, it was a straight right lead head kick. It didn't matter. He just battered him. And, man, Suspect Zero, 3-0. I don't think we have anyone that's 3-0 right now in the ESFL.
Right.
It's happened before.
Battered him was correct.
Not since the early days of the competition or the league. And, man.
Right.
I don't know where he goes
That was
from
an
here.
amazing fight, dude. Let's go. As we climb up this card, we're just seeing better fights and better fights and better fights.
I'm so impressed by Suspect Zero right there. That's the number 9 guy in the world he just beat. Made it look
Right.
easy.
He's ranked 25.
Made it
He
look
made it look
easy.
easy. Right. Battered and fried him. He made it look easy.
He battered
Shared with
and
his
fried him.
Yes, he battered him, he fried him, and he shared him with the 4 horsemen. Everybody got a piece. And now let's see if they can come back against them next time and get a W.
Oh my goodness. Well, recognize, man, real veteran. We know he will be back, man. That's a 2-fight losing skid for him. But he's repping those 4 horsemen up there, so you know he's coming back in the competition. He's not going anywhere right there.
Nowhere.
He'll be back for some vengeance here. But, man, Suspect Zero, I'm sure he's going to be moving way up those rankings. And we'll see what he gets.
Oh, yes. He proved it right there. He should be moving up.
Come Monday, we'll see where they're situated. But next matchup here, we have EK Darth. And he will be taking on Prodigies. Now, this is also going to be an excellent fight right here.
Right. I love watching Prodigies fight, man. He's proven himself on numbers of stages against numbers of opponents. He's really a force in this game. You can't sleep on him.
Well, I don't think I'd want to sleep on him anyway.
Some people might.
But you are completely correct, man. He is number 6 in the world right now. And he's taking on EK Darth. Now, this is one of those matchups we've had tonight where we're just giving... You know, we're putting 2 veterans together for a fun matchup, and to see just where everything stands in the rankings, just see what's going on, because, you know, Prodigies, he's number 6 in the world right now, and EK Darth, he's only number 58, you know, but Darth has been around since the start of ESFL. You know, he's been putting in the work,
Right.
He's been getting good fights in, and we'll see. They've never fought. Look at this right here, and Darth's been doing quite good recently.
Yeah, he has been, man, and it's exciting to see that we're testing in the ranks right now, because it just goes to show you that no matter your location in the ESFL ranks, you can still be better than other people. You can still climb up and fight dudes way higher, far out of your projection, total underdog, and hopefully come out with a win.
Yeah, man. We'll see here. Darth taking that Tony Ferguson pick. He is all over the place in terms of his MMA game. He can do it all. And Prodigy's straight striker. We'll see what happens right now, man. Let's go. This is the 8th fight of the night, I do believe. We're having just a whole total mismatch of audio effects tonight with different fights going on. But here we go. We're going to get this fight on. Number 6 taking on number 58 right here. But Darth is a veteran. And Prodigy's always dangerous. But being very patient here right now is Prodigy's.
Which is the best bet to do with RDA. His tank isn't the best. A lot of his stats are at 90.
Yeah, and definitely Darth's going to have just a slight advantage in most positions. And different techniques as well. Damn, Darth
straight
here.
to the ground.
Man, from that full tight outside chip's going to work for him. He's got this top position on RDA as well here. Oh, backside transition denied. And that's going to give him a little bit of a window here to maybe make something else happen. Oh, we thought about the choke right there, did Darth. Look for that Anaconda, that snap down city. That Ferguson has. I know it's a I think it might even be a level 5 technique, that Anaconda choke right there, or the DARS.
Wow. So he made his way there. Now he's in that full guard. He's staying on top. Stat guard with Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, stats.
RDA's back stat is not very good. I think it's 89 or lower.
It's not great. He does have good sub defense and subs, though. If he does look for something, I don't know if he'll have an opportunity to open up into the side control position. And that top game from Tony Ferguson's not bad as well. He was a college wrestler, NCAA, I do believe.
Not bad at all. He's doing a great job denying Prodigy's transitions, but Prodigy is patient on the ground. He's originally a grappler, so he's definitely at home.
He is being very patient here. He's looking for his openings. He's doing a good job of not taking damage as well. Taking very little damage. He's taking a couple of shots. There's been a lot of transitions, but really not a lot of damage. But here comes those elbows to the body. Yeah, and now here comes that damage. Darth, man, showing off his full MMA game like we talked about before this. Prodigy's trying to... Well, he does. He stops that transition to side control there. Good job by Prodigy's. But just waits for all the stamina to come back here as well. Maybe he's trying to not transition and get a fake out here. Maybe he's trying to block some transitions and concede this position. Trying to carry him through to the next round. Get some grapple advantage and stamina advantage going forward. But, man, tough break for Prodigy. He's got taken down nice and early. And this whole round so far has been EK Darth just because of it.
Right, that's true. Let's see now that they're standing if Prodigy can get his arms under, push him to the cage, or maybe just flip it for a takedown.
They're pummeling for these double underhooks here. This has just been a wrestling match so far. Swimming, good deny.
Great denies. Rolling knee bar.
Comes to two-stage. Rolling knee bar right here.
Two-stage, let's go. Oh, and he's moving.
Oh, he's got it off here, right here. Yeah, real slow. Pushing off two directions here, top and bottom. He's got it. He's got it.
That's fight over.
Oh my god.
Back-to-back first-round fights, man. These are some impressive fights tonight. I cannot believe it.
We're talking about the number 58 guy in the world takes out the number 6 guy right there. EK Darth, props to the matchmakers for setting this one up. Darth knew what he was doing, knew how to get the win right there, kept it wrestling, didn't let Prodigy get his striking game off, gets that two-stage knee bar. He did, man. We ain't seen that knee bar in there since D-Mar's been fighting. Or Matty Ice. Yeah. Matty Ice got that knee bar too.
Man, let's go. He's in a list of a few now. EK Darth finishing with a rolling knee bar. T-Ferg pick. Good job, lightweight.
Man, you cannot sleep on any of these veterans in this game, man. They know how to win, and they fought these guys so many times. They know where their strengths are in these matchups, you know, and they take the fights there. So Darth obviously knows, you know, I'm gonna try and implement some grappling here. Goes with the Ferguson pick. Knows he's got a lot of tools, a lot of ways to win. Holds that top position. And then constantly looking for that knee bar. As soon as they got into that grapple situation, rolls in for it, doesn't take a second chance, snaps it up, gets the win here, man. Number 5, I don't even know what you do with Darth now. He was 58, he just took out number 6 guy in the world.
He just took out number 6 in the world. Top 10, almost top 5. He really did some work tonight. So we have to see his rank jump up numbers. I wonder who is going to fight next.
I mean... I have no idea.
Right, sky's the limit at this point.
Exactly.
He just beat number 6. He could fight the winner of this next match that we have coming up, actually.
Oh my goodness, what a match we have coming up here right now. We have the number 4 guy in the world taking on the number 5 guy right here, and two of the most popular fighters, I think, at the ESFL here.
Yeah, I was going to say this is like a community battle right here. These two guys are very popular on the UFC 3 scene, especially around ESFL. They both stream. They both play exclusively Xbox. Just great competitors, man. Great.
Yeah, man. It's going to be just an all-out war for sure. And both are very technical, but both will bang and trade as well. So we'll see who can stay composed for longer, I think, here as well is the other question, because it's going to be a tough fight here. It's going to be a tough fight, but let's jump on over to the matchup because they are ready to go. It is at the middleweight division, and it is Mr. Cody Dank taking on Crooks 209 here at the Esports Fight League. Number 5 for Cody Dank in the world. He's taking on Crooks here, who is number 4.
Right, and they have impressive records. Cody Dank is 8-4 in the ESFL, while Crooks is 5-2, and they're both coming off of wins against who they fought last. Crooks beat EK Preacher, which is funny because Preacher got a W tonight. Yeah, and Cody Dank beat Bone Doing Work, who got a W tonight. So they're passing out lessons. I wonder who's going to be the one learning from this fight.
Yeah, and we know that Cody, you know, he started off real good, shot up those rankings, and then kind of 1-1 lost 1, 1-1 lost 1, but right now he's on a 3-fight win streak. You know, never felt better. must have all the confidence in the world moving forward. He wants a title shot. You know Cody wants a title shot. So if he can get a win right here, I think you can probably maybe look to give him a title shot. 4-fight win streak. It's all on the line for this fight right here, but he has got a real tough opponent in his face right now. He's got to get past that man right there.
Hooks 209.
You're right.
Crazy.
Vegas, you did say Vegas MMA, of course, fighting out of that camp.
Yeah.
Probably the most highly touted camp, or most decorated camp that we have in the ESFL. A lot of champions coming out of that camp. And yeah, man, training with the best of the best of the best up there. Likes of Onza, Kinetic, NRG, D-Mark, training with all them big players. But he is taking on Cody Dank, the man with the plan. Been looking real calm, real patient. 3-fight win streak here. Clinical performances recently. 8-4, great record here. ESFL, not easy to maintain that. Crooks, so 5-2. I mean, that's a great record too. 5-2. That's real tough to keep that 2. Keep them 5 up there. So Cody looking to go 9-4 here, stay on a winning track, hopefully get a shot at that title. But we're going to get it on right here now, guys. This is the Coco main event of the evening, if you can believe it. Only 2 fights left after this one. We're going to get it on. ESFL 29, great night so far. All finishes, no decisions this evening. Great matchups, and here we go. Crooks and Cody, they're right in the middle, trading straight away.
Of course, they touch gloves and go right into banging out shots.
Ooh, big body kick.
They both know the game very well. They have game plans, I'm certain.
And they're both playing the same fighter.
Mirror match on top of that. It's like the LEC, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, we'll see, man. This is going to tell it all right here. Cody coming up top there, trying to trade up high. Getting a few of those shots blocked. A nice little lead hook to the body that lands, but the recovery on it, Crooks, 8-1-2 in the process here. So those body shots, you want to go down to the body, but it's real tough, and both fighters making good use of body kicks so far. Cody landing a couple, but look at these whiffed punches on the outside. This is going to cost Crooks in the stamina battle right here.
He also threw a body hook, and the one he landed was his 3rd one thrown. So the other 2 missed. Hopefully he gets that stamina right, because Cody is keeping it concise. He's staying up top, jab straight, jab hook.
And that's something we can note about Cody. He doesn't really throw unless he knows he's going to connect. I mean, sure, those punches will be blocked, but he's usually very certain he's in range. He doesn't throw punches to close distance or to set up his other strikes. And Crooks here is trying to jab his way into these scenarios and trying to counter just a little on the outside. Good job slipping though. Crooks coming with that straight. 2nd time he's landed that now. And there's a big body kick. Needs more of that return though. There from Cody, who follows up with the uppercut lead hook, which is blocked by Crooks. Man, look at this matchup right here. This is halfway through this 1st round already.
Halfway through the 1st round, and the stamina difference is not that off compared to the 2 fighters. So it's just going down to who's landing them strikes and who's getting that damage.
Yeah, and we see Cody just miss there on the right hand. Oof. Lead body hook for Crooks coming over the right hand as well. Oh, again, that lead body hook. But you see Cody's already got that uppercut loaded and ready to go. So he's got to be real careful if he's going to step in, swinging that hook nice and low there. He's going to eat it. Slips under the jab, but Cody comes back with the body roundhouse right there. And Crooks trying to pursue, trying to pressure, kind of corner Cody. But Cody does real well in this situation. Listen to this crowd, guys. They're clapping right now.
I know, going hype. Especially because Cody is putting on that work right now. They're both fighting very well. I would like to see Cody throw that uppercut before he gets hit with the body and then respond with the correct punish, but later than the actual time it takes place. Let's see him just place that uppercut right in the spot. It should be it.
Yeah, and this fight right now feels like pure instinct from both fighters. And there's so much of this jab right hand that we're seeing just in this current meta. This jab right hand, it comes out so fast. It comes right over the top of your opponent's lead hand. And Cody lands it nice and clean right there. And this is where Cody's going to slowly start to take over this fight as he starts to land those body kicks and starts to win this stamina battle here.
Hey, stop. That's exactly how it's going to go. They both slung out strikes at the beginning. I want to see the numbers. Okay, yeah, over 130 strikes on both sides. So you know that the stand-up punches are definitely going to cost their stamina as they keep on going.
Double jab right there off the counter of the inside leg kick. I think that's the same striking we're seeing there again. Wasn't necessarily the best strike that landed. Are we just seeing the same replay 3 times? Okay, that's fine. No.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. There we go.
Oh, okay, no, we're not. You're right. That was just a different follow up. That's funny though. They're really valuing leg kicks right now.
Apparently they are. All right, here we go. Second round right here. Number 4 taking on number 5. Both streamers, both elite fighters, both veterans, both have great records, both in line for a title shot, both playing Robert Whittaker right now.
Yes, tell him, babe.
And it's so close.
Yes, sir.
Who would you give that round to?
Would I give that round to? I think I would give that round to Cody Bank.
Yeah.
He threw a lot of big body kicks. Crooks got punished for some body hooks that he threw. Some of his strikes were whiffing a lot. I give it to Cody.
I would have to agree with you. Finding a big home for that roundhouse. Every time Crooks is backing up after throwing his combinations, Crooks is pursuing, he's keeping the pressure, but when he exits, he's got nowhere to go but straight back, and Cody's reading that and landing a home for that body kick. But Crooks is doing great work right now with that pressure, and there's the rear uppercut into the left hook, catching Cody nice and tight against that cage, and Cody's health stat is not looking too good right here. He's taking a couple of shots, got a big cut over that right eye. Crooks is going to keep jabbing into it, and that was a beautiful job, jabbing into that rear uppercut, left hook. And just whiffs on the body.
Right, Crooks is starting to like read his movements. He's throwing a couple jabs. He'll wait and block. Hopefully not get hit with a head kick in the time he's trying to make these reads. But he's putting his strikes in the right places right now so far.
Yeah, you can say that. Cody's getting a little bit desperate now. He's firing off that head kick off that straight, trying to hide it behind that straight right hand. But he's not getting desperate, but he's putting the pressure forward, I should say. He's coming back to Crooks because he knows he doesn't want to be on that cage again. But Crooks got most of his good work off right there. And now he's putting some pressure on him. Crooks not as open with the offense. He's done that several times. Crooks slips under the jab, but he eats that roundhouse to the body. And then Cody comes back with a lead roundhouse. Did that in the first round a couple of times.
Right, he did.
Oof.
And it's a tactic that's just been working because look at Crooks' stamina now. He's getting caught.
Cody's so content to trade. There's the body kick. Oh, the lead hook misses. Cody come back with a 3-punch combination here as well. Both these guys, man, so cerebral.
Right. Oof. I'd like to see some more reads so good head movement can come out.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Both just trying to fire back. There's the inside leg kick we saw right there. Block's getting a little low for Cody.
Dwindling.
He is backing right up towards that cage right now. Crooks slowly using that jab to push him in there. Doesn't want to walk onto a lead hook of Cody or that jab right hand. So he's being real careful about closing that distance and stepping in, using good feints. Tries to duck under again if he does that. He'll eat that body kick. But that head health from Cody is low, but it doesn't matter. Just straight into the head kick. Jab, 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 uppercut. Crooks wisely getting underneath as well. Man, they're trading right now, 3.
Yeah, they really are. And they're also not just trading punches. They're trading pressure up against the cage. Cody just had Crooks pushed back and Crooks pushes Cody back. And they just keep trading this spot on who gets who's blocked low. And it's crazy. That body kick is clean. Let's go. 3-piece combo straight to the head. He dropped his block.
Man, he's finding a home for that as well. Oh, what a close round.
Oh, Cody went with it and got his body rocked, closing out the round. I know that gave him the round. That was crazy. What a strike.
Such a good round right there. Both these fighters, man, showing why they are number 4 and 5 in the world. And such a close matchup. Both rocking each other. They're skipping everything. They're going straight through. There's a glove touch. And here we go. They've got one round.
Third round fight, guys. We finally made it.
That's true. The first fight to reach the 3rd round tonight. Man, I keep seeing Cody's head flash red, but you know, they're both so low. It's just one 2-punch combo or a head kick away from someone getting rocked right here.
Right. And I feel like Cody is whiffing some strikes on his way in now. He dropped a little bit of stamina.
No. That's it.
Oh, no. He caught a good combo on the way down. That's it. Fight over.
Left hook puts Cody in defensive mode after the rock. Slips under to duck. Crooks makes the read, throws the uppercut. And that's it. Unfortunately for Cody, man, he ducked when he shouldn't have. He zigged when he shouldn't have zagged. It happens to the best of us, but Crooks, man, continued pressure. Good job catching the left hook to rock him right there, and then wisely throwing that uppercut right there to catch Cody.
Right, that was a crazy fight. Great job.
There we go.
Great job.
Second time we've seen it tonight, man. So much head movement has become defensive. You know, we saw it right at the start. It was all over the place with the head movement. and then nobody
Yeah.
used it, and now we're seeing head movement used a lot more effectively, concisely, wisely, but defensively as well. You do tend to go for it now. When you were rocked, there was a time in this game where you were rocked, you would never move your head. It was far too dangerous.
Never.
You would just...
I remember that.
Yeah, way too risky to move your head, but now you do it a little bit. You can save yourself some danger, especially if your block is low, and you can even set up a counter strike. So Cody choosing to do that right here, moving that head, unfortunately, didn't work out for him this time. And there we go, Crooks staying number 4 in the world, breaking that 3-fight win streak of Cody Dank right there. And number 4 beats number 5 tonight.
Right, that was a great bout. The thing about head movement is you have to stay moving your head sometimes. When no strike is coming in and you leave your head in that spot just waiting for that strike, someone who has great reaction time, it only takes them a couple frames to realize that you're not moving that head, and they put that uppercut right on your chin.
Yeah, very true, 3. All right.
A ton of strikes thrown in that fight too. That was nice.
Oh, it was a crazy fight, and an excellent fight as well from both competitors. Man, all right. All right. That was good. That was crazy, man. All these fights have been absolutely crazy tonight. Every single fight.
Every single fight has been nuts. I know. And it's funny because we're seeing people who have very deep losing records, newcomers and veterans, and they're all fighting very, very well. It almost feels like we could have interchanged any of the opponents who have fought tonight with each other, and it's still gotten great matches out of every single one of them.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely could be said there. But we have 2 fights left tonight, and boy, oh boy, do we have a good matchup. The champion is defending his belt at the top of the bill, but before that, we have a former champ, one of the best strikers in the ESFL, the Esports Fight League, in Prioxis tonight. He is here, and he is taking on an up-and-comer, a newcomer to the scene at ESFL, someone who's been tearing it up through the ranks, making his way to the top, finds his way here in the number 13 spot tonight, taking on the number 2 guy in the world, that is Prioxis, that is Ducel, and it's going to be at welterweight. These two are ready to get it on, they are ready to compete tonight, and this should be a barn burner right here.
Yeah, they're definitely ready to fight. I'm interested to see how Ducel does up against Prioxis, because of course Prize is a tough puzzle to figure out for most opponents. And it looks like Ducel has been doing just fine after leaving his V2 camp. At least I am assuming he has left, because there is no more V2 in his name. And he is ready to rock against Prioxis and hopefully get himself in a co-main or main event. He's actually co-main now, so he's ready to get in that main event spot.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like we said here, 4-2. Crooks, we just saw him with a 5-2 record, now up to 6-2, and holding on to that 2 can be real tough once you hit this top 15, man. You can get here with a 2, but once you're up here, man, it's real tough to hold on to. So we'll see if he can keep that 2 tonight next to his name. Darren Till, mate, gonna come out tonight to fight for Prioxis. Just wants to take them all on, man. Anyway, Pry's gonna look to use Till. I love Till. Till is my pick at welterweight. I love it. You got the rear teep kick to the body, you got the freaking front kick to the face, you got them knees, you got them elbows, spinning elbow, a whole plethora of every multi-technique you need on Darren Till, as well as the range, the reach. And if you see your opponent pick Jorge Masvidal, why wouldn't you pick another striker?
Exactly. Do you remember the fight you and I had? You chose Till and I chose Kelvin Gastelum.
Oh, what a fight. We had a great fight.
Right.
Can't remember who won that fight. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It was you, man. You already know.
But here we have
a sweaty 3rd round fight. It was awesome. Let's get it. It was a hype for this fight right here. Man.
So here we have Ducel, man, coming off a win against Onza. Okay, so if you haven't seen him fight yet, he beat Onza. Onza, a phenomenal competitor in ESFL, out of the Vegas MMA camp. So you know he is for real last week, beating Onza. Here, number 13 in the world, 4-2, ready to take on the number 2 guy he is standing opposite from right now. And that man is Prioxis, coming off a 3rd round KO win against TH4 Recognized, who we saw tonight already. He's on a 1-fight win streak, former champion right here. 3rd person to take that title in the Xbox division, and he's the only person ever to defend that belt. Brand new Mac's going to try tonight, but we'll see if he can do it. If not, that still goes to Prioxis, the only man to defend that belt. Not an easy thing to do by any stretch of the imagination. He's gone with Darren Till tonight, and we are going to see how this matchup plays out, man. Jorge Masvidal, I like him, good striker, but Darren Till, longer, rangier, southpaw. We're going to see, man. I'm hyped. This is the co-main event of the evening at ESFL 29. Pryox is taking on Derdusel, number 2, taking on number 13. Let's go.
Let's go. Something I would love to see used in this fight is the clinch stat of this Pryox's Darren Till choice.
Oof. Beautiful 60 FPS for this fight as well, which is beautiful.
Right.
Oh,
loving the 60.
And it's good to point out that you do have that perk on Darren Till for the head movement counter punch speed, so he will be looking to get that pull counter off tonight. Will Pryoxis and come back with that straight left. He is putting a lot of pressure on right now, a lot of slow forward pressure. Going to use a lot of feints here, jabbing to bait him out. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, then pull counter here. And Derdussel's going to have to contend with the forward pressure of Pry and try and find shots on the way out. But he's trying to find his openings here, faking his kicks. He'll be careful stepping in with that 1, 2 though. He'll eat that straight left.
Right, both fighters have the counter puncher perk. I feel like Jorge Masvidal has a level 3 while Darren Till is level 2.
Yeah, I think it's similar, yeah.
Right, let's see who really uses that. Pryoxis is a tactician, so his counter puncher skill is seemingly always lit up.
Yeah, and look to him to land the 1, 2 and the same side body kicks and same side head kicks as Darren Till can throw them. There is that body kick off that left hand side there as well. And Derdusel, man, is going to have to just keep this distance nice and close because he doesn't want to fight at range with Pry, man. Pry can fight at range super well. Maybe one of the best range fighters in the ESFL.
Yep.
Nice lead uppercut. Ooh. Okay, they're just sort of finding a home for these strikes here, but having to turn up the volume a little bit, and this might cost him. And Pry being real patient here, just gauging and feinting with that jab. There's that left hand. We've been talking about the 1 into the 4, that rear hook. He tries to get a pull counter off there, just a little too close in the range, doesn't matter to land it.
Right, Pry's playing great footsies right now. He's not standing inside of that 1 range. He's moving out a bit, and he's hitting them strikes.
I like Derdusel, man. He's finding the home for these strikes. Just feels like he's putting a little bit too much effort into them. You know, he's costing him some stamina, but then you look at the stamina and they're basically the same.
Right, he's doing a great job with the kickboxing instead of just keeping a straightforward punches.
Man, Derdusel just finding home for these strikes, just finding little lanes for him, slipping them in there, making it a little scrappy. Boom, great job. Covers up from the 1, 2, throws a straight right into the lead roundhouse to the body, and that's going to catch Pry nicely. Oh, that block.
Oh, yeah, that block. Whoa.
Pry's going to have to start defending these body kicks now. Got to start actively making a conscious decision to lower that block on the outside because those body kicks are starting to add up.
Yeah, they add up quick as this round has already expired. 14 seconds left. Derdusel is doing a great job at getting in that body, man.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
And you see how that round ends with Pry against the cage and Derdusel coming forward, completely the opposite. The fight started, Pry came out, put the pressure on him, but slowly over the course of that round, we saw that Derdusel started backing Pry up, landing those body kicks, and that's how that round ended. So we'll see how this goes if Pry comes out with that pressure again.
Yeah, I would like to see Pry catch a kick and take this down.
Yeah, Pry has great grappling. We've seen that in previous matches. We've seen him pick grapplers before as well. And he has good moves here. I would really like to see him throw some knees when Derdusel closes that range. After these combos, he's got openings and lanes for these knees on the inside. Can follow up with an elbow. Derdusel's always leading with that jab, so as soon as he jabs in, maybe try and throw a spin straight over the top. Catch him with that elbow as well. And maybe even go for the 1, 2, and then the same side body kick, but he ducks in under there, and Derdusel comes up with his own knee,
man.
and Pry's and that's it! It's over! It's over!
Oh my God! Whoa! Guys in the chat, hype up! Who would have thought that fight would end like that?
Oh my goodness, and moving the head again.
Oh my goodness.
Second
People are
time
really
tonight.
getting punished tonight.
Wow. Wow, man.
He was in motion, moving his head at the same time, went right into that spin kick.
Another fight that doesn't go all 3 rounds. And wow. Beautiful.
Yo, it's not just me, but Derdusel is on a tear right now.
5-2, just takes out the number 2 guy in the world right there. Absolutely insane. And he set that up beautifully. He hadn't thrown any spinning techniques, really came out of nowhere. Actually, he had thrown one just before that. When I was talking about the elbow, he threw that that wheel kick right there and didn't land it. But he trusted it. He came back with it. And damn. What a connection. Clinical, clean. And Pride, unfortunately, again, caught moving his head, leaning into it. Obviously, that just added up the damage right there and catches him nice and clean and flush. And man,
right, man. So Pride, good fight, man. You got unlucky, dropped you down to 8-4. No big deal. You still got a great looking record. Good job.
Yeah,
but Durduso held it down, camp free, did it all by himself. Good job. Look at you, man.
Props where props are due right there for sure.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I don't even. I'm kind of speechless after that one. To be honest, I'm just like I don't even know what to say right now, apart from well, yep, he's won, and bloody hell. I'm just surprised, man. Durduso just sort of came out of nowhere. Been tearing up the scene, and yeah, just coming in, taking up the number 2 guy in the world, like a former champion, one of the best strikers, outstriking him, and he was finding a lot of homes for those body kicks, started to add up on the stamina, and then just really stopping that forward pressure. And he's sort of a weird style, Durduso, you know, it's nothing flashy or fancy, doesn't look like it's a big accumulation of strikes, doesn't land loads of crazy combos, just slowly finds little homes for the strikes he wants to land. It was that knee that rocked him. I think Pride got down to a body with a hook, and he threw that knee and caught him beautifully, timed it so well, and that rocked him all the way down, and it was just backing up. There was that wheel kick was right there for him.
Right there, and I wasn't expecting that wheel kick to come out at all. He showed no signs of dropping the spinning head kick, but he did it at the perfect timing, and man, what a finish.
What a finish indeed. And now, coming up for you next, guys, we have a title fight. We have a legitimate, as legit as it gets, #1 contender taking on the champion, Lemus Khan, man. What a great fighter, what a great competitor. And you want to hear Lemus Khan's record? You want to hear Lemus Khan's record? Okay, here we go, guys. 10-2. 10-2. Crazy record right here in the ESFL. 10-2, man. Only lost to the best. And he's taking on Brand New Mac, who is on a 5-fight win streak. A 5-fight win streak at the top of this division, man. At one point he was 3-3. He said nope, not having it, and now he's 8-3. He is the champion, undisputed, and he is so ready, man, to defend that belt tonight. Chomping at the bit, trying to get it in. It's late where he is right now, but that's not going to deter him from getting this win tonight. And I know, oh, I can hear myself in the stream. Okay, that's not good. Let me just turn the volume down. I'll turn that volume up in just a second, but let's jump over there. Maybe we can get Brand New Max to just mute me there for a second on the stream. Yeah, Brand New Mac is coming off that first round TKO against Kinetic NRG. Beautiful, beautiful performance there. 5-fight win streak he's on, like I mentioned there as well. And the current ESFL champion, of course, there as well. The 5th person to claim the title in the Xbox division. Crazy. So the 5th person to take that title. He's holding on to it. He doesn't want to let it go. He's going to keep it tight right there. And obviously Lemus there as well, coming off that win against Onza, which is insane. Onza, great competitor there. We talked about them previously there, but honestly, one of the best strikers, one of the most difficult matchups for anyone to really contend with, because he's such a unique pressure fighting style. It's just really difficult to not get caught up in the hurricane and the storm. He's on a 3-fight win streak right now as Lemus, and he's a former champion as well. You know, he was the 2nd person to take that title. He took it off Kinetic NRG, and it was a great matchup when he did that. No one thought he could do it, and he did.
Right,
he grabbed
it really was.
So
it was a crazy matchup too.
Yeah,
he went in that fight total underdog,
and he's the you know, he's 10-2 right now. It's worth pointing out he's the first fighter ever in ESFL to hit 10 wins. No one else has got 10 wins yet. So there we go. And obviously these guys have already fought. They fought at ESFL 8. They went the distance in a 3-round fight. It was very, very close, man. It was very controversial. It was scored for Lemus. But I think there was a, you know, some people thought that, you know, Brand New Mac way have run it, but Lemus got the nod that night. And, you know, the only 2 people that have beaten Kinetic NRG ever in the ESFL, you're looking at them right here. Lemus Khan and Brand New Mac, the only two people to beat Kinetic NRG. So I don't even know what else to say right there.
What do you think the outcome of this fight is going to be, Bay?
I don't know. Well, Brand New Mac.
Judging off of what you've seen come from both fighters, you know, you've watched these guys fight a lot.
I have watched these guys fight a lot, man. Lemus Khan is so good in the pocket, in tight, right there. He's got the best left hook in the Esports Fight League. I swear right now, the best left hook. He times it so well. He lands it perfectly so often. And that rear uppercut left hook, he loves it. He's been using that since day one. Here he is right now, Lemus Khan. So he's going to get this fight nice and tight. Don't know if he'll stay southpaw because he'll probably switch orthodox trying to land that left hook. But maybe he will stay southpaw and use that right hook. But anyway, he's going to want to keep this in tight, land crisp clean combos and keep it in the pocket. That's where he's going to do his big damage. He'll contend on the outside, land those body kicks, land those leg kicks. But when it gets in the pocket, he'll be plying. He'll be trading in tight. So we'll see if he can get the fight there. We'll see if we can get the fight there because he's taking on Brand New Mac, who has slowly evolved. Like I said, Brand New Mac here picking up GSP tonight. The dark horse of the ESFL, in my opinion, came on the scene. You know, not the biggest name, certainly always putting on good performances. Had not a stumble, but had some tough matchups early on and dropped a couple of fights. Was 3-3, but now he's in a 5-fight win streak. Made himself the champion. Put in the hard work. He's up there. He's at the top. And in this fight right now, he'll do anything. You know, Brand New Mac's learned to fight anyway he can. He's had to fight everybody. He's fought everybody and he's beaten everybody at this point. And you know, GSP can fight everywhere, so I think it's a perfect matchup for him and his style. And again with Lemus, he wants to keep it on the inside nice and tight. Short arms on RDA, going to get those hooks off nice and quickly. If he can stop that takedown, if Brand New Mac goes for it, he doesn't want to get stuck on the cage here, but I think Lemus will be putting on the pressure. And more than Brand New Mac, but honestly, it could go anywhere. This is a title fight.
Yeah, it could definitely
it's
go
for the
way.
belt. This is the main event of ESFL 29. We have Lemus Khan taking on the champion Brand New Mac.
Brand New Mac, let's go. What a glove touch for the respect on it, boys.
So he is staying southpaw right here as Lemus Khan, and he's looking for that 1-2 same side head kick, and there, the switch roundhouse off that lead leg for Brand New Mac. Beautiful technique. We haven't actually seen that once tonight, but it is a great body kick. And straight. And I like the way he's setting up these body kicks, throwing off the straight punch here as well. Boom, again off the straight.
Working very well. He's waiting until his opponent is retreating as well. If they're hitting that combo to throw a body kick, and it's useful.
Yeah, Brand New Mac, man. Oh, there again. All these body kicks.
With the
1-2, another body kick.
To the switch kick. Another one.
Another one, man. Lemus Khan.
He loves that. Jab lead hook rear body kick.
And I said Lemus Khan would contend on the outside, but wants to get this in the pocket. But he's having a real hard time closing that distance, and all he's doing is throwing up top. That can be an automatic reaction here when you take a lot of damage. You just want to throw. The first thing you throw, generally it comes up to the head, and Brand New Mac just holding that up block, just taking it on the chin. Just blocking these strikes, staying patient, and getting these body kicks off. And now Lemus Khan getting those low body blocks off. Wisely now. That's 3 kicks in a row. And Brand New Mac's going to have to be a little bit careful about throwing those body kicks now. Maybe adjust the strategy. Superman punch into a straight right into a lead uppercut. I mean, that's kind of insane right there.
Right, but Brand New Mac, we know that he knows his combo. He's at the top with the Rock. He's at the top of Ultimate Team on both consoles. Let's go again. Is this going to be another
3 body
like
hooks.
Brand New Mac?
Brand New Mac looking absolutely clinical right now. Same side head kick off the right hand. Then he landed again. I don't know how he didn't drop him. 3 body hooks. And man, Lemus Khan's stamina not looking good already. And the same side head kick again. Brand New Mac just sat on the outside. No interested in grappling so far. Just firing off all of these striking techniques perfectly.
And this stamina difference in the first round is insane in a 5-round fight. That is a very big deficit for Lemus Khan to try to climb out of later. He needs to play smart.
Oh, again. Same
Rock
side head
again.
kick. Switch kick
Switch
to the
body
body.
kick
Yeah.
again. Head kick again. Let's go.
Man.
Okay.
And Lemus Khan does not have the explosiveness to trade on the inside. If they do sit in the pocket, there's the rear uppercut left or lead hook that we talked about. That's his move right there.
Oh my God. I was going to say, you can't knock him out, man. You cannot count him out.
Yeah, and he got him caught ducking there again. We've been seeing that all night, but that's what we talked about at the start, man. The uppercut, lead hook. Lemus Khan loves it, famous for it. Goes to it when it's in the pocket. You give him a chance, he'll fire it off on you. And maybe, like I thought right there, he wouldn't have the speed left based on the stamina to get it off, but did get it off and dropped him, followed up with a head kick, and now we see Brand New Mac though on top here, wearing down the block of Lemus Khan. That's going to go into this next round, but first round is over right here.
Yeah, first round over. I like that Brandon Mac ended the fight, ended the round on top and got a little bit of damage. He knocked his opponent's head health down to flashing before the round ended. Took his block down to flashing before the round ended. Body kicks killing dude's stamina. So I really wonder what this round is going to look like. But Lemus Khan did get the knockdown off of a very well-placed strike.
And you're seeing Brand New Mac there just throwing Dutch combinations, just left hook body kicks, left hook head kicks, as well as straight, same side body kicks, straight, same side head kicks, just all off that right leg, all off that power leg, but just mixing up with different shots, different timings, different looks to those kicks as well. And he landed them so many, man. That switch lead kick as well, he was just chewing up that body. But man, if that carries on like that, I don't know if it's going to go past the second round again. 3.
Yeah, you know, second rounders is looking like that type of night. Mac almost finished it in the first. You know, he's very impressive. He's woken up in these last few fights, last few cards.
Yeah, Lemus Khan going to have to be real careful here. Now he's on the outside. He's feinting, trying to get his way on the middle. The middle then.
That body kick.
Oh my goodness, double jabs.
Again.
He double jabbed to close that distance, set up that beautiful left hand.
Just wait.
Brand New Mac.
Go ahead and stand up, Mac. Don't worry. Stand up.
Brand New Mac not wanting to lose that belt tonight. And Lemus Khan finding a home for that big left hand. But there comes Brand New Mac trading back with him here. And here comes the head kick to break that block. But no, he doesn't follow it up.
He doesn't. Interesting that Lemus Khan took that route and let Brandon Mac stand up. He's too dangerous to give him any chances. I would have used that 97 top game with the addition of that workhorse.
Yeah, for sure. But there's a nice little single leg there by Mac. And like we said, he'll take this fight wherever he needs to. He's fought everyone at this point in the ESFL. He's wise enough to know, all right, striking's not going so well now. Let's reset. Let's reset the pace, reset the rhythm of this fight. Let's take it down to the mat. Let's get a takedown. Let's work the ground game a little bit, and let's just see where it goes.
Right, and that's exactly what he's at doing. He made his way into the back mount, moving down the back flat. And it doesn't look like Lemus Khan is really trying to fight off his back, which makes sense because this is a terrible position to be in. He bumped right back up the back flat, though.
We saw at the end of the round, he was pounding him out, pounding out that block right at the end of the round here. So we'll see if he gets it going to that backside where he can do that again right here. Really work that block. He's going to stand up here, get the clincher, see if he goes for a knee. Tries to go for a fake out. Nope, into the over-under. But double unders here for Mac. And he's got all manner of takedowns here. GSP's got a great clinch stat.
Right, I thought he was going to shoot right there, but he didn't. Now his back is on the cage.
Good job, Lemus Khan.
Good job, Lemus.
Yeah, good, wisely breaking off it.
Strong leg kick. 2 strong leg kicks.
Look at that left leg health right there for Brand New Mac.
Right. I thought it right when you said it. That's getting pretty low.
Yeah.
Now it's flashing.
Oof.
Just a few kicks.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Front kick trying to come through there. That could have been beautiful.
Right.
Aye, good job. Shoots the double leg. Doesn't get it, but let's see if he goes for the double under. If he shoots again. Good job stopping it. He's going to power that double leg. Oh, good defense there. Drops his hips.
Good job stopping it.
Couldn't get underneath.
Right. The stamina gets taxed so hard when you're on the cage and you get your takedown denied.
Oof. Beautiful job. Body to body suplex.
Yeah, real talk. Good job.
Brand New Mac again on top, and this is what he wanted to do. It was about 4 minutes into this round. They initiated the grappling and he's managed to keep this fight in that vein. And he got a rock off in between. And now this is bad for Lemus Khan. He's rolling to his back right here. His block is going down nice and flat for Brand New Mac, forcing Lemus to fight.
Was almost instant.
Yeah, and his
look at how his knees are off the ground. That was wild. I like the animation changes on the ground.
Wow, man. This has been a very good fight so far. It's been back and forth. We've seen both fighters competing in all veins of MMA right here. And, I mean, who'd you give that to? At the start of this round, a big rock and then the drop right there off the left hook. Boom,
so I have to give it to Lemus Khan for that as far as winning the round because he got damaged. But who's winning the fight so far? I feel like Lemus Khan is too much in his head. I think Brandon Mac is doing a lot right now, and it's all working. Lemus got a couple good knockdowns, some right punches at the right time. But Brandon Mac is doing a great job And it's smart for Brandon Mack to be using that grapple stamina in round 2. Hopefully he goes back to it in round 3. You know, he doesn't want to be losing stamina at the same rate as his opponent. And at Lemus Khan, RDA only has 90 in stand-up and grapple stamina.
Yeah, brand new Mac's going to have to do a real careful job just to protect that lead left leg. And he does that, he checks it, but I still saw a chunk of health fly off that right there as well.
Right.
And, oh, there's a front kick.
Oh, front kick.
Beautiful job, and this head health is tough. The block is broken here as well. It gives him the drop, and now look how low the health stat is for Lemus Khan. If he postures up in half guard here and just rains on the head, this could be all kinds of problems right now. Going for the full guard, postures up, fakes the stack into the posture up here, but going to pass wisely into half guard.
Yeah, wild.
Lemus got to do some fakes, throw, find a way in here. Trying to sit to the back. Rolls on this back position when he go for the stand-up. Wisely going straight for the get-up here, although he did get dropped off that front kick. And even though he's checking that, he's taking a huge chunk of his health off on that leg every time.
Still flashing. Still flashing. It's not worth switching stances either. Yeah, strikes are going to land differently.
Has to be a real careful here walking into something, because Lemus Khan's kind of trying to angle out, but he is coming straight forward, and Brand New Mac knows that. And it looks like Mac's just trying to time anything as soon as Lemus Khan steps in. There'll be a jab uppercut waiting for him, or he'll be firing that same side body kick with that same side head kick. Nice job double jab and interrupting that switch, but trading in the pocket here. You know, Lemus likes to do that, but he hasn't got much health, and this is getting a little bit more tense now as it heats up here. Both fighters lower on those health stats.
And then Brand New Mac is really being aware of strikes missing. He doesn't want to get too close and throw a bunch of strikes. Oh, but he rocked Lemus again.
Oh, left hook.
You can't run from the combo. Let's go. That's it. That's it. Brand New Mac has defended his belt. The best right now. Who can beat Brand New Mac? I don't know.
Man, good job. Good performance. Such a little... Some moments there where Lemus shined a little bit. You know, Lemus 10-2, man. We talked about this. Lemus Khan 10-2, the only man to have 10 wins, one of the most active fighters, one of the best fighters we have here at the ESFL, and Brand New Mac, man, just looking like an absolute killer. 6 wins in a row right now, 9-3, undefeated for so long, and man, what another stellar performance for Brand New Mac, and the second man to ever defend that belt. That's one title defense for Brand New Mac right there.
Right, and let's get some notes from the back and see what's the highest win streak in the ESFL, because this is 6 games right now. I wonder what's the longest.
I don't know how many Kinetic went before he dropped the belt to Lemus.
Right,
but maybe we can find out here to let you guys know. But there we go, Brand New Mac picking up another win tonight, extending the win streak, defending the belt in dominant fashion, man. He showed his striking game, the diversity of it. Caught him with a front kick there as well. Caught him with a couple of head kicks. The body kicks look good. Striking, the distance management looked good. Caught the opponent coming in and on the outside. Wisely took the takedowns when he needed it to. Do some good ground and pound from the bottom. Showed dominance in the grappling exchanges. And Lemus, man, caught a few shots in there. But just not enough, man. Look at that. 3 minutes of control as well.
Not enough.
Wow.
Brandon Mac did everything in that fight. He was everywhere.
7 stuns. Look at that.
Right, he was literally winning in every realm in this match.
Well, 3.
Very impressive, dude.
Very impressive indeed, and that brings an end and a close right there to ESFL 29. I mean, that was a great night of fights right there. That's got to be. I mean, last Sunday when we did the last card, I thought that was one of the best cards we've ever done. But that was
definitely one of the best cards, dude.
This was definitely, yeah, for sure, one of the best cards we've ever done here. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you were new here tonight, guys, now you know about the Esports Fight League. Go tell your friends. If you guys like the UFC 3 video game, of course. Everyone out there who makes content, no matter how big you are, you know, whether you've got 10 subscribers or 10,000, man, keep making content for UFC 3. Keep pushing it. You know, the game's still here. We're still here. We've got the best fighters in the world competing. So shout out for all you guys that make content. And we'll be back. So yeah, we've just been told 2 is the highest defense on PS4, 1 is the highest defense on Xbox. So there we go. Brand New Mac tied title defenses here with Prioxis, who did drop a loss tonight. Wow, man. Wow. Great night of fights. Great night of fights. So we'll be back next Sunday, or are we back on Wednesday? I'm not sure.
Right. We'll just check in the back, and then we'll update you guys. Stay linked with us, and you'll always know what moves we make next.
Yes, I believe we are back on Wednesday with a PS4 card. There we go. ESFL 30 will be this Wednesday. It will be a PS4 card, so be here on Wednesday, guys. All right. And thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it very much. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your weeks. Enjoy your Mondays. This has been ESFL 29. I have been Balian. Good night from me.
And I am 3-0 God.
That's
good
right.
night to everybody. Keep on fighting. You know, we got streamers streaming this game right after this, so make sure you check out the EA Sports UFC 3 section on Twitch. Search it in and find out who's streaming.
Yeah, join the Discord, follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you next week.